You want to sit and talk shit to me and laugh at me in my private messages, making fun of Ernie? Seriously? What is wrong with you people?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up. Let me show you what's up, cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. What is crack-a-lacking, old buddy?
Nothing, man. Just got home from work not long ago and doing the routine, bro.
Well, that's good to hear. You send me your half of the tips.
What, I've got a new Luna on the scene now?
No, Luna, just
40% from one and then 50% from another.
Yeah, we'll just leave you 10. You should be able to live pretty good with that.
Oh, yeah.
How's everybody doing this evening? It's good to see everybody in chat. It's been kind of somber, around the community, because of what's went down. And, I've been seeing a lot of attacks going on, and for one thing, we didn't attack easy Easy chose came over here and attacked over nothing, over things he does daily now. And we absolutely did not and have not attacked Constance. She running around crying victim, and I hate that people are drug in the middle of it. And I know everybody says, what about the subs? Well, here's what I'm telling you about the subs. You don't have to choose. You love Constance, go watch Constance. Don't feel guilty about it. You love us both, watch us both. Don't feel guilty about it. We ain't that channel. We're not gonna highlight you in another chat and talk shit on you like Easy does. Not us. So
Well, she was one of the reasons why we never gave any pushback to Easy after that initial hit. When he kept poking, we just took it and took it. And a lot of people know that we did. And it wasn't just for Constance. It was for everybody involved.
Yeah.
People want to say, oh, you didn't think about anybody, but that's not the truth.
Yeah. Easy didn't think about anybody.
Mm-hmm. He said it before he came over here when he said, oh, it wasn't supposed to go down like this, but fuck it, and started going off. And it's in his live stream. You can go watch it.
Yeah.
That's the one I asked Constance to go and watch, but I'm sure she's not done that yet.
She won't. She won't. She don't want to see anything but what she's already seen.
Mm-hmm.
The way she sees it. Hey, Brandy and Mrs. T.
Well, she doesn't want to be wrong.
Everybody.
Because she likes what's going on with her and Easy's relationship, apparently. So she's going to fight and do this kind of stuff because of that. It's not because what she's saying is true. It's far from truth. We ain't working with Nicolina. We ain't working with anybody.
Yeah, that's the thing is, Easy has convinced her that there's some kind of friendship or working together kind of shit going on with Nicolina and us. And we've said from the beginning, anybody's welcome in chat as long as it's respectful. And I didn't see any disrespect that night in chat. I don't know. I've said this candidly a few times. I don't know who all the mean girls are. I never put no time into it. I'm not you, Constance. I don't know. When I see a name in chat that I don't recognize, I don't assume it's a mean girl, especially if they're not saying anything bad. So anybody is still welcome to chat here as long as they're respectful. You can question me as long as it's respectful. And if it ain't, then we'll just get blocked. Right. There is no teaming up with nobody, for fuck's sake. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. But, Nicolina was allowed on Easy's panel. Oh my God. Can you imagine if I let her on my panel?
Mm-hmm. I know.
Easy puts her up on panel and she pretty much owns him. So I thought it was funny. And I put up a poll. Who won? Nicolina or Easy? I don't remember exactly what the poll says, but that's what it was. And Nicolina had like 67% of the vote with over 200 votes. She whipped your ass, boy. And Constance got mad and came over here and threw a fit on me. And I'm going to play it here in a few minutes. And I'm going to let y'all decide, who started what.
Now, mind y'all, I want y'all to know this, and this is fact. You can go and look. Nothing had ever been said about Constance until she came over here with those lies, accusations, and that bullshit. Just the facts.
Now, I will say this. Rap, I hate your little punk ass guts. Part of the reason why I haven't played the entire phone call with Smoky Mountain Mama is because in the phone call, she literally says, well, I didn't feel like it was rape because I couldn't feel his little dick. So she didn't even know that he did anything until after he was done. So now I still have the whole phone call. So, and I'm going to keep it. So if it gets subpoenaed for court, that's on you now, Easy. Now, there ain't no chopping up. I saw your little video. I didn't see anything special. I know your video was of a recording where I played it on the stand the other night, and you even had our voices during the stand on your little audio, like thinking it was part of the call. You don't know your ass from a hole in the ground.
Did he really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
This
like when
dude-
she said something, and I went, I said, "What'd you say? What was that?" He said, "See,
He's
what
stupid.
you come up and down? You stupid fuck."
Yep, he's dumbest motherfucker, but he's the most genius. The most genius. Oh my God, he's stupid. I mean, but he did have Tina Simmerly on his panel today and promoting her QAnon conspiracy bullshit.
He's looking into it.
I hope he does. And I hope he does bring it. I really do, Easy. Bring that.
The
Please.
magnificent Canadian YouTuber who failed at rap, failed at life, in his 30s, living with Granny, is going to investigate. Like,
Please do it, Easy.
do a poll on Easy video. What do you want the poll to say?
That's funny.
Easy probably send everybody over there to vote. Come over and vote. Yeah. It's like that. I watched that video because when he was, making his propaganda, he was saying, "I'm going to play." Well, I can't really talk out of my nose the way he does, but I'm going to play the whole call. Where is it? Nicolina said that same shit. You sound like your mama.
You better listen to Daddy Jimbo.
Like, where's the whole call? Let's hear it. Let's hear it, boy. Yeah, he failed at McDonald's. He's a failure. He did tell them to come over and vote. Oh, that night? Yeah. And he still lost. He still lost. Easy acts like he's such a know-it-all, the judge and jury of moral code, yet he talks to women and young girls like garbage. Make that make sense. Yeah, and he tries to hey, Carrie, I made you feel guilty, so you stopped in. I know. It's okay. But he still, is I don't know, man. He's I don't know the word I'm looking for here. He says these things to women and then tries to say, well, Jimbo and them will call Connie a fat bitch. When?
I did. Well, I don't know if I called her a fat bitch. I called her a bitch.
I didn't.
Absolutely. I did.
I didn't.
I know.
So,
but if she's going to sit there and lie and call us liars, yeah, I'm going to call her a bitch because she's being one. And she knows it.
Well, now, I didn't call her a bitch, but she was being a bitch. For sure.
I probably wouldn't have called her a bitch if she wouldn't have been hyperventilating on panel.
Hey, Christy Solo, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh, and happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Beth Dutton.
Absolutely.
Y'all have a good time tonight.
Send to me and masseuse. I need one, man. I need one. Gosh.
You ain't lying.
I've aches and
But
pains, getting worse. I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to go see my doctor. I've done something. I don't know what's going on, but it's yeah, I've jarred something. I mean, it hurts. It shouldn't hurt like this.
right.
um, but um, I laid out a challenge for Easy because he's a fighter, right? He says he is.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of a tantrum than Connie was having. No shade, right? Um, so I laid out this challenge, and I told him, I will give you $5,000 for each round you complete. And there's 3 rounds in an MMA fight. He said he accepts. So then I just hollered at my boy, Brandon Bell, and guess what? He accepts too. So there you go, Easy. There's 15 grand for you if you last 3 rounds in the ring with Bell.
Good luck,
I
Easy.
put 15 on it that you can't, but you ain't got the money to match it. Now, is that a big enough name for you? I know, you wanted 1,000 to fight Dank. But you better stop that smoking and bong hitting and all that stuff, or
Yeah.
you ain't gonna last long at all, homeboy.
Get wiped.
Yeah. Boy. Well, Bell could beat him any way he wanted to.
Right.
I'm going to request Brandon put him on his back and feed him elbows until he's unconscious or the referee stops the fight. Whichever comes first. Hopefully he can hang in there for 15, 20 seconds and get busted up real good.
More than a minute 11. Was that for Ernie? How long was his?
Ernie lasted a minute, but his was against an amateur turd that ain't never won but one fight in his whole life, and it was against Ernie.
Right. I'm just comparing him to that. Sorry.
Oh. But yeah, let's let's play this little has he even seen Brandon? I don't know. I'm sure he has. He stalks the stand, don't he? Hey, Graham. Connie will tell him about Brandon.
Yeah, he just stepped in a pile
Go
of
look up his
doo-doo.
record. Yeah, he's got a losing record. So should be an easy fight for you, Easy. You're undefeated, right? That'd be a good question, Suda Q. I don't know if he can leave Canada or not. I mean, he talks big and bad. He keeps calling me a pussy. Dude, I'm 50 years old. Just had my 3rd neck surgery. And I'm a pussy? I guarantee you I'd show up. What happened to the fight with you and Frank? Remember you was going to show up, what was it, the end of September or August?
Yeah, but he's not going to come out of his closet, much less the basement. So
Hey,
he's not going to fight nobody. He's nothing.
No, he's all mouth. All mouth. Right, he ain't leaving Grandma's basement. There ain't no way. And if he did, that'd be the worst mistake of his life,
Right.
I saw you, little street fight boy. Or you grab the guy by the shirt and you start swinging wild, swinging. Son, that ain't gonna work.
I've seen drag queens with better form than what you had, man. Just saying.
Thank you, Mrs. T, for becoming a YouTube member. Hang on just a second. Let me check his message.
You good?
Yeah. All right, let me let's play this little when Constance came over and see what y'all think. See if you all think we started with Constance or did Constance. Now Constance came over here and accused me of working with Nicolina over a pole and being
cheering too.
Yeah, everybody was cheering her on. No, it wasn't.
And I believe that video that Behind Green Eyes showed most of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, all of the claims, they're not provable with any receipts. And this is the only, I mean, this is ground zero for the fucking content. So.
Oh, goodness, Minnie Jr., you got some on me, don't you? A few for you. I've had 4 cervical spine surgeries going Wednesday to find out about you. I've had 3 C-spine surgeries and 2 lumbar and 3 shoulder surgeries. My ocean lover. But yeah, it's while this is on my mind too, I want you all to please pray for Blue Moon of Kentucky and her family. Her nephew, 37 years old, was in a wreck last night, and I've got the pictures. I might put them up here. His truck was smashed, and broke his neck, and broke some ribs and some other things, and they're going to have to put a halo on him for at least 12 weeks, and that's if he makes it. So about that time, she said, when she was telling me about it, sending me the screenshots or the pictures, she said, "Can I call you?" And I said, "Well, give me 10 minutes. I was doing something." So she called me back in about 10 minutes, and she was bawling, and I thought it was about her nephew, and she had just got word that her sister-in-law was burnt to death in a house fire. Burnt alive, like she was actively trying to get out. 71 years old, and the heat was just too strong, and she couldn't get out the door. Please keep this lady and her family in your prayers. She's such a wonderful, wonderful lady, and has been here to stand for a long time, and just a sweetheart. She won't cuss. You know, just a great person. It's just she's going through so much hell right now, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Yeah, that's right, Paige. Life is so precious. Internet bullshit is nothing. Yeah, that's what Blue Moon and I was talking about. Like, this internet stuff don't matter. This is what really matters is real life, and you got people wanting to fight over silly stuff, and pretend to be bounty hunters and investigators, and they're really nothing, nothing but crap stirrers. That's all they do. I can't remember. Is the Behind Green Eyes video show when Constance comes over too?
I've seen it a couple places, so I'm not really sure if that was where I seen it too. But she's in chat.
Because I could just play that instead of showing when she came over.
You see her?
Yeah, exactly. Fighting over YouTube garbage. It's just stupid. Like this fake ass guy from Canada pretended to be something he's not. Pretended to be an investigator. You ain't nobody, boy. You ain't nobody. And then he says something like in one of his posts, Jimbo, you effed a 12-year-old when you were 17. I sold drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro.
I was legally married. I didn't break the law, boy. You did. And And how many lives have you destroyed by getting somebody hooked on drugs? How many people got under the influence of something you sold them, went out and had a wreck and killed somebody or killed themselves?
Or just the profit given to you, 2 people were eliminated. Like, it happens in that world. You know it does.
Yeah.
Cartels, gangbangers, all that shit. Yeah, people do dumb shit. So, whatever. He might not be doing it now, but he did then. And the point is it's not something to glorify like he was or to minimize as if there's not a certain amount of accountability with it.
Hey, honey bunny. Andrea, member for 8 months. All my love and prayers. Blue Moon of Kentucky, we love you. Yeah, you're right, Kim. Just oh yeah, he might have got his go-go gadget inspector ring out of his Fruity Pebble cereal this morning. You could be onto something.
Jimbo, that part is in that video of Behind Green Eyes.
Okay, well I'll just show it then.
Okay.
That's a long video, ain't it? Y'all get ready to enjoy. This shows a whole lot of what's going on and how it went down, and make your own judgment. Maybe we'll put a poll up afterwards.
Hell yeah. Maybe that'll hit a reset for Constance and she'll chill.
Nah, she never admits when she's wrong, bro. She never admits. Like, she has, on occasion, herself given Nicolina credit when Nicolina was right, but she herself has never admitted to being wrong. Not that I've seen. Don't have to show the whole thing? Okay.
And it pains me to say, Gypsy and all them folks are right. You don't dare say something disagreeing with Jimbo, especially in public. Ooh, because that hurt his little feelings.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay, answer the same question then. How do you justify the deadbeat that beat his fucking baby mothers and then left everything behind?
I have the police report.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
There's no video.
In my video, I put the report there. What are you talking
Yeah, he
about?
pulled her hair. Boo-hoo.
Oh, it's boo-hoo about pulling
No,
in
I
the
mean,
hair?
that's abuse, but it's...
Whoa, no,
worse than
pull their
you
hair,
doing that.
boo-hoo. Wait a minute.
Doing that is way
You
worse
stand
than
up for
her.
victims. You stand up for victims and then just said he pulled their hair, boo-hoo.
I would pull your hair and you would probably call the cops, so just stop.
What does that even mean?
He didn't.
It means you're a bitch.
Beating means using your fist.
Oh, is
He
that what it
pulled
means?
hair.
Okay, he abused the woman then. Is that
Yeah,
bad for
he
you?
was abusive.
Physically abused the woman. Like a piece
He
of
was
shit.
abusive. Yeah,
That's what
that was
pussies do.
abusive.
That's what pussies do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What you
So
said,
that's
bro?
a pussy.
You're a drug dealer.
Cool.
Here you go.
I didn't hit women.
No, you sold stuff that can kill him.
Definitely not. Not even
Yeah.
close.
Wait,
I think being a drug dealer is worse than being an abuser.
Not even close.
Both
Men
pieces of shit.
that deal drugs, such as meth,
Oh,
to men or women that cause them to
Okay,
be
yeah,
paranoid and more violent, like they have a brain of a zombie and they're more violent because they're on the drug. Yeah, you're worse. But next question.
You seem to know a lot about meth.
I do. I literally just told you my ex-husband went from not even smoking cigarettes to using meth because he was a truck driver to being extremely fucking violent.
You base
You know
everything
what
off
kind of
of
violence
one
I'm talking
person.
about? It ain't pulling hair,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, American
Talking about
man.
one person. Okay, well, listen, you can't
That's
like.
not what rap did.
Okay, but you can't anecdotally
No,
say how
okay,
everybody
but
is.
you are the vessel that helped people use meth. You dealt it, right, Peachy?
Yeah, I dealt.
Yeah.
I told you this.
Yeah, you dealt meth, which then people that have meth addictions become fucking paranoid,
Right.
fucking violent.
Sure.
Yeah,
They
I know a
can.
lot
They
about
can. Yeah,
it
for
because
sure.
I used it.
They can. Yeah,
Oh, they
They can?
most certainly do. It's not they can.
what a loser, man.
they can.
I lived it.
Own up to it, Sleazy.
Not because I used.
Be a man.
because I was a victim of some drug dealer selling my ex-husband meth.
Okay.
Next question.
Well, you're actually the victim of him buying meth. Like, this is the problem. You guys like have no accountability on other human beings. Like,
What is my accountability in this?
what do you mean your
Where's my accountability that my ex-husband?
No. You're holding the accountability on the drug dealer rather than the person who's going and buying the drugs
You
themselves.
are the vessel to the addiction.
I'm the vessel to the addiction. Okay.
So you have no
wanted to
responsibility
tell
or
you,
culpability
think
because
he's
here in the
winning.
United States,
Put
when
a
you deal
five in
with
the
someone
chat.
fucking dies and they
He's
find out who the
winning.
dealer is,
Never
you're
happened.
charged with murder.
Never
So
happened.
tell me,
Never happened over here.
Speakeasy. Tell me, Speakeasy, you have zero culpability dealing meth to people.
Listen, that shit never happened to
Well,
me.
of course not. You fucking
What do you,
social.
why are you
Of course not.
holding other people's things?
You
against
are
me?
a
I changed my ways for a reason.
Absolutely
drug
not.
I'm not over here saying everyone should be a
You're
drug
an
dealer.
entire
You are a self-admitted drug dealer
Right,
of
you
one
can-
of the worst
you can keep
drugs
repeating
on the
it.
street.
You can keep repeating this. It doesn't change. Like,
Where
yeah.
is your culpability? You want to talk about rap
Yes,
pulling Maria's hair?
You're right.
What about the drugs that you deal to people and then those people that are using what happened?
Oh, you want to talk about the maybes and the ifs? I don't give a fuck about the
There's
maybes
no
and the ifs
maybe.
right now. I give a fuck about what really happened.
Look at
On paper, Rap is a fucking abuser.
You're
On
a
fucking
drug addict.
video, Rap fucking
And a
raped
drug
a woman. On audio, his mother even knows he's a deadbeat, goofy bitch. Called Smokey instead of him. Said Smokey was the stable one out of them. So what are you talking about right now? What are you actually saying? No,
I agree with
who
you.
gives a fuck? I sold
You
drugs. I
are
said
no
this.
better.
You guys wouldn't even
You
know
are
this.
no better.
You guys wouldn't even know this if I didn't say it. You think it affects me? You think I'm worried
You're
about me?
Kind of like we wouldn't know Rap raped Smokey if Rap hadn't said it too, right? Easy.
You're a drug dealer, bro.
What? By the
You-
way, and I had a
you
full-time job at that time. It was
Are,
wicked,
you're responsible for every time a male or female is using a drug you deal and they assault somebody.
That's wild.
Your fault.
That's
So you have
crazy.
way more domestic violence under your belt than rap. How about
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Wasn't it Mamita that said that
that?
Rap
Some
can
of
do
your
that?
fucking weirdos won't understand it, but
I thought it was?
you deal with drugs, you are the problem.
Yep.
You are the one helping to perpetrate violence against other men.
Oh,
and
so what
women.
should I do to change that then?
That's right.
Yes, you shouldn't have been a drug
DB is
dealer. Right?
DB.
Oh,
I agree
Should I
with
hold
you,
that
man.
against you for the rest of your
That's
life? Because you're
Yep.
holding it against
Go ahead,
rap,
go ahead.
right?
Yeah, you can actually. You can.
I don't think
I
you're
hold
a
it
drug
over
dealer.
myself.
I think you're
I hold it over myself.
I think that you are trying to be a fucking gangster and you're not.
Why would I want
You
to?
talk
be a
way
gangster?
too much to have been any kind of part of any gang life ever.
I never said I was in a gang. What are you talking about? I've never been in a gang. Are you fucking kidding? The fuck are we talking
You
about?
get really
You listen to other people too.
What are you saying?
Where did I ever say I was in a gang? What world do you live in? Drug dealers are only in gangs? Is that what you
Nick,
think?
You'll fuck yourself easy, sleazy. You're the problem.
What is going on? Are
I
you
guess
like, are you losing it?
forgot the shit you said in the beginning.
One of
when
many.
you started getting people in your chat, right? Just like you said that you were related
I
to
do
the
don't make a
Chicos
game.
in Mexico and you were part
I
of
said that to say love Eve and make her feed it to you guys, and you guys did.
You were
You guys
busted.
made it up. What do you mean busted?
Listen, you said everybody knows my street name. It's Peachy.
Yeah, they do know that. Yeah,
That's a pussy ass.
No,
name.
I wouldn't
Pussies
even-
are called
Peach.
Peach.
Don't think anyone understands.
You know, pussies are called Peach.
yeah, cool, amazing,
Yeah. Is
amazing.
it because you were a pussy?
Yeah.
I believe it.
I was what I was eating all the time.
I doubt you were getting any.
He's gonna make me say it. He's gonna make me say it.
Didn't you have to pay VV to be in your video? That's what she said. Miss V.
Miss V in my video? There's no
Yeah,
Miss
like
V
a
in
whole
my
run.
video.
Okay.
You can tell me lying.
You guys are so bad at this. You guys are so. First off, I know who Vivi is. I know who Vivi is, and that bitch likes my dick
What do
way
you
too
mean? You
much.
just said who's VV?
Yeah,
I know
because
who
you
Vivi
said video. You said video. Now I know who Vivi is. Has nothing to do with my video, and that bitch likes my dick way too much to ever say anything to you about me. Trust me on that. She gorgeous though, eh? She's hot as fuck.
About a minute left to vote.
Yo, you're crazy, nigga. You thought you got something out here. What are you doing? Why do you just give on this up? Why do you stop fucking with you?
What was his street name again? Blowing up
You
Punani?
ripped her off, and
What was
you
it?
promised her a
Blowing up
money
Punani?
and you didn't follow through.
Yeah, that's
It-
what
it-
So you
it-
objectified her and stole her, really.
You're talking about the video girl still?
You
That girl didn't get paid at all. What are you talking about? She didn't get paid at all.
I mean, what would you pay her with?
Are you
That's
seeing the way
probably
she's looking? You think she's a great actor or something? You see the way she's looking in my eyes when she's there?
Baby, you gonna be a
Crazy.
star, not
What are you
video.
talking about?
Baby, you gonna be. You just
The
been.
girl from the video, the one you're trying to say is Vivi, which is a whole different girl. So I know she didn't say I owe her money because that's a lie. She's not even the girl from the video. The girl from the video didn't get any money because I didn't pay her to be in the video. She wanted to be in my video. What are you talking about?
You triggered?
Oh, he's triggered,
I
man.
know y'all mad that you ain't fucking ever seen fucking girls at that level. I get it.
Is he
It's like one of
stupid?
those girls tell you to pick on you.
Yeah, he's very stupid.
That's level.
She's probably one of the girls who
No,
pick
yeah,
on you,
no,
right?
she's pretty.
She looked like one of them girls, right?
No, she's gorgeous. I didn't deny that.
That's what I'm saying. So like that's why y'all think like just
Her
make
ass
fun
is
of her.
small,
Yeah,
but
we'll
she's
do
cute.
that.
Her ass looks
I
nice
just thought
to
she
me.
would have had a bigger booty, to be honest.
Her ass looks nice to me. What made you think she would have a bigger booty?
I don't know.
Oh, she just made
She
this up in
should've.
her head.
Oh,
I don't-
that's
I
all
don't
you
She
do.
should have had a bigger booty. Okay.
I'm an ass girl. I like ass.
That's the alarm.
All right, we've got an
I like
elimination.
big booty hoes.
Oh, it's
With
close.
it.
Constant Civil moves on. Guy watching, you have been eliminated.
No, I'm not doing anything with anybody on this. You can't-
Resto is one of them. You wanted to
can't
talk to Resto
outstream it.
earlier.
No, because you can't do it by yourself. You always have to bring people up.
No,
with your-
I'll leave you and Resto to talk. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's you and I, bro.
Okay,
I
well,
don't need to
you're
talk
scared
to
of
Resto.
Resto, I guess.
Resto fucked up your premiere today. I made rap look innocent, to be honest.
Resto fucked up my premiere.
Yeah. You already both admitted that he does all your premieres in your shorts.
No, he does my shorts. My premieres are
Well,
not my
you need to
shorts.
make him do your premieres because you fucked up today.
No, I didn't actually. It
Yeah, you
was
really
actually a
did.
great premiere. Everybody got to see truth.
How many views you got
Hear
on that?
truth.
How many views you got on it?
Haven't checked it. There's 200 people in the video at the time, though.
No, they weren't. No, I wasn't. I was streaming it. That's live.
Actually, there was.
Actually, no. I was streaming it. No, you did not.
Okay, sure.
You
You
had
didn't
to-
stream the whole thing. You paused it every other second, so.
Easy. Stop lying, bro.
So Easy was watching Nicolina stream his own premiere.
Oh, really?
That's a winner move right there,
We
buddy.
all know. You wouldn't even be here if I messed
Whatever,
up.
man.
Y'all crazy. Like, just that thumbnail alone had you pissed, right? Like, y'all knew what was coming when you saw that, right?
No.
You knew the storm
You're,
was coming.
listen, you are the Mean Girls Sideshow Circus. We weren't that.
I'm your intro every stream. You guys can't do one stream without mentioning me. What are you talking about?
That's actually not
I'm
true.
your world. I'm your world, Nicolina. What do you
No.
see if you think about that?
Did you watch my live yesterday when I had almost 600 people in there? Because you can't hit the same numbers that I hit, bro.
Like, listen, you're at 8,000 subs.
You
I'm at
cannot-
Wait, you're at 8,000
Channel's
subs.
not growing. Your
Wait,
channel's not
you're
growing.
at 8,000
Even
subs.
Penny just drug your ass
Okay,
this
keep
morning.
repeating yourself.
BK drug your ass so hard this morning and had a bunch of people sub up just to prove a point and then unsub from you. You
That's
have
funny
not
because
grown.
I've grown since this morning.
You
I've grown like 30 fucking subs just from the last 20 minutes. What are you talking about?
no, you have not.
Are you
What's your
serious?
sub count now? What's your sub count now?
Ugh.
Because you were at 2.84. Where are you at?
2.83. That's what I was.
All right, so you haven't
You
grown.
said it. You said it.
2.84.
You said it. You're the one who said it
Where you
last
at,
time.
Easy?
Holy shit.
Where you at? Right now, where you at?
You guys are
Where you
bad.
at?
Very bad.
What is your sub count at right now?
I don't care as much.
See, that's the thing. Other channels with large amounts of subs, more than what we have,
Oh,
they
man.
have 600 or 700 in their live stream.
2 is 20 though. The 4, the 8-4 means the 840. So now it's 8-6, it's 860. You don't even know how the count thing works? Are
I
you
don't.
serious?
Help me count.
Mrs. I know you do.
Help me count.
You guys don't even know how band evasion works. How does band evasion work?
Here we
Bring
go.
Mama T up and see what happens.
Yo, I can bring Mama T up
Bring Mama
anytime
T
I
up.
want.
Fight for your people.
Why
man.
haven't you guys got me? Wait, why haven't you got me kicked off for having Ernie on then yet? I've had Ernie on a bunch of
Because
times. Did I go get me
nobody
kicked off for that? By the way,
nobody
let's
supported
get into
you.
the revenge porn
Bring
thing.
Mama T up.
Let's get into the
We'll all
revenge porn
mass
thing.
You'll get
Bring
over it.
Bring
revenge porn.
Mama T up. And we'll all mass
Don't
report it.
deflect.
Let's see what
Don't
happens.
deflect.
I'm not deflecting. I just said, bring Mama T up. We'll mass report. See what happens.
Bad. So,
Don't put it behind a paywall either.
so you're saying if I bring someone up, you're
And
going
if
to
enough people report it and tag Twitter, yes. We've done it to Ernie when he's gone up on other panels. Absolutely.
Okay, so why haven't you done it? Because I've had Ernie on a bunch of times.
Because we don't fucking sit and report you. That's why.
You gave me 3 privacy strikes just yesterday.
I did not do shit.
Oh,
to
it just
you.
happens to be on your parts, eh?
You know what happened a few months ago? Someone did it in my name again. 3 4 months ago?
Yeah.
I told you I would tell you if I'm gonna fucking report you.
Sure.
Bro, if I wanted to report you, I would just do mass copyright strike.
You
I don't
can't.
give a fuck.
You can't.
I don't give a
You
fuck.
guys can't do any of that.
I don't care.
You guys can't
I
touch
don't
this.
care.
Like MC Hammer, yo. Y'all can't touch
I don't
this.
care. You care. I don't care.
No, I don't. Wait, what do you mean? What do I care about?
Going like Christmas.
Yeah. What, you thought that was done?
It's not done.
Wait.
It's not done.
No, it ain't done. You ain't got rid of it.
You still doing that? Is
Easy. It's
that what you
not done.
thought?
We're playing chess, bro.
Who put you down ever before me?
Denny.
That wasn't Benny, stupid.
Denny Keys took my channel down, not you.
Keep thinking that. I have the
I did
literal
not fucking-
moment you got
I got
shut down
fucking
on
shit
recording.
that's stupid,
I have the
you.
literal moment you got shut down on recording because I did that, stupid.
No, Denny Keys got me
Then
shut
why
down.
didn't he have the fucking moment it happened on there? Why did it take my lifting of the
He was live
copyright
streaming
strike for
when
me
it
to come back,
happened.
stupid? Why? Think about
He-
this. Think about what you're
He
saying
was
right now.
live
All right,
streaming
all
when it
right.
happened.
Why'd
I
you
have a whole
take-
recording in my
I got
fucking
actually a really
streamer.
good question for you, Nicolina. Why'd you take the video down to have my music in it? Why'd you do that?
It's not down.
Yeah, you did.
I just republished it today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you can't restrike it.
No? Bad.
You can't restrike it.
True.
I republished everything today. Don't restrike it.
Bad.
I thought there was a lawsuit.
Thank you.
What
You
happened to your lawsuit?
can't retry it.
You're taking it down
subscribers.
You
It's
bring it up.
money from them.
That was good.
Wait, you let it feel, boy.
Get your legal team on it.
Check for me. Check for me.
Hornet, hurry! File the strike on a fucking video he already struck and didn't file a lawsuit on. How come you didn't produce your real address when I struck you?
That is the address. If you want to serve me, you send it to that address. Yeah.
Sir, you cannot serve a court.
If you want to serve me, you send it to that
No,
address.
you committed perjury.
Nope.
How come you lied to your subscribers
For what?
that you had this legal thing going on with me that you didn't?
Yeah, actually,
You even said, thank you for sending me money.
Let's
This is
not
going to be
talk
very
about
costly. What happened to that?
I'm not talking.
Well, I can't talk about it because it's a fake lawsuit.
Yeah,
Shut
yeah,
the fuck up, bro.
Just like Ernie.
You lied to your subscribers.
Yeah,
You're
I
just
lied,
like
I lied to my subscribers.
Yes.
Do you hear the person that's saying
You've been lying to your subscribers since day one.
You know what? Nicole, you're just right. You think anybody with a brain does
The
that?
more money from your subscribers are the guys that you were going to sue.
Actually, no, I don't ever ask for money
Your
for
attorney
anything.
said, well,
Yo,
just wait.
yo, put a,
You
yo,
didn't hire an attorney.
yo, put a 1 in my chat right now if you agree with this statement. I've never asked you guys for money for anything.
I have the clip.
He asks for money all the
It's going
time.
to take a lot of money. Thank you for support. Keep sending the money in. This is
That's
going to
not.
He actually has in his YouTube description, on his channel description, asking people to send him money.
Asking, no, I didn't. No. You're adding in this. You're adding in all this bullshit. Shut up. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
No, I got the clip of you saying that. You know you said it.
Yeah, he
Bro,
said,
bro,
Post the clip.
bro, what's
Post the
the legalities
Post the
that are
clip.
going on right now?
Post the clip. Well, if you have the video back up, yeah, it's copyright.
I'll repost it.
Yeah. Well,
You can't send a strike and then not file a copyright claim and let it fucking die and get
I didn't let it die, you idiot. I brought it back up. I
did.
proved that. You want to watch the video right now? I can prove it to you. You have a minute? You want to watch it? I can prove you that I lifted the strike. I lifted it. I proved it. I told everybody I was going to do it.
Restrike it.
You have it back up? No problem.
Yeah,
What's going to
restrike
happen?
it.
What's going to
All right,
happen?
I'll take it and I'll win. And you'll
Put
probably
back like 2 more, too. Put back 2 more of the other ones that had my
My
music in it, too.
counter went through, easy.
No,
My counter went through.
your
And then
counter
you-
went through. Yes, that doesn't mean anything. Do you
Yes, it
understand?
does. That
No,
means
they don't mean
I
it's a
have
legal
problems.
process. They have
You-
nothing to do
you
with the
don't
actual legal
understand.
process.
You
You're just
Strike
talking
me.
like
I don't give
This is
a
what you
fuck.
do because you know that you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Why do you just
Otherwise,
talk when
my
I
channel
talk
would
then?
be
Just shut up for a second.
Strike
Let people
me.
talk.
Strike me, Big Daddy.
Honestly, striking is illegal.
Yo, you see? You just like, come on, you give it away so
Strike me.
bad.
I
Like,
want you to strike me first. Strike me hard, Big
Give it
Daddy.
away. You see that?
Strike me hard, Big Daddy.
Yeesh.
Do it.
Oh, man.
Strike me.
Nicolina, you give yourself away so fucking bad.
I'm not giving myself away. I'm literally saying, Big Daddy Easy, strike me so hard.
Yeah, I know. You dream
Strike
about
me
that at night,
strike
don't you?
everything.
You dream about that at night, don't you?
No.
what woman wouldn't dream
Like,
about
like a
it?
mask with my
Okay,
computer on it.
130 pound
let me
killer.
speak. You're like 5'8". You wear a size 8 shoe. You do not.
Actually, my shoes are size 12.
I can fucking
Bullshit.
guarantee.
My shoes are size 12, actually.
Listen, my
No, I'm just making sure you got your facts right. You got 5'8", right?
What you got,
You
baby?
got 5'8", right? So I gotta give you that. You
Your
got
dick is big as my fucking forearm.
you got the
No.
5'8" part.
He must have some
You're
killers.
My
not
feet is 12.
I ain't looking
Size
at your
12.
ass.
That's
though.
right.
You
I ain't looking
definitely,
at your
listen, let's be real.
Listen,
The reason
listen.
you're mad.
You don't even
I
have a
know.
girlfriend now. You can't even eat pussy. Clearly, because you're on the internet all the time. And if you were a fucking dude that could fuck, you
Then
would
let
not
us-
be here
wait.
7 days a week.
Why?
It
Why?
is-
Wait, no, that's actually wrong. The dudes that are always chasing pussy are the ones that can't get it.
My husband's dick is from my fucking wrist to my goddamn elbow. Beat it. Bring it up. Let me see it.
Oh God, no.
Let me see it.
You want to see my dick?
Yeah, bring it up.
That's a little bit wild.
You're 5'8", bro. Your dick's small.
Wait, you think dick size has to do with height?
Has a lot to do with height.
So like Frank must be like 6'7" if he's got a dick that size, right?
My husband is about 8 inches taller than you. Yes. I mean, he's got a size almost 15 shoe. Yeah.
Really? He's like fucking
He's a big dude.
caveman, huh?
Yeah.
That's why he
That's
calls
why-
himself like redneck retard
That's
strength.
why I'm so fat.
That's why he thinks he's got redneck retard strength?
Right?
Is that why he thinks he's got retard redneck strength? Because he's a big guy?
Listen, there is nothing that you could offer any woman. That is why you are single. And you hang around with a bunch of fucking
How do you know I'm
incels.
single?
You ain't getting dick, though. I can promise you
Well,
that.
yeah, you're right. I'm not getting dick. I definitely don't want no dick.
Or pussy. You were just begging Grace for pussy like 5 months ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Is that true? No, ask Grace to show you our DMs. Go ahead.
no, I don't care.
What? She said I'm begging for shit? Ask Grace to show you the DMs. Go ahead.
Listen,
Y'all, the problem is you make up all the shit about me, but you ain't got nothing
no,
on me.
you ain't fucking no bitches being
No,
online every day.
I got plenty.
No, you don't. That sounds. You know what you sound like? You sound like a dude with a small dick that can't keep one chick because your dick is so small. That's what you sound like.
So now I get plenty of bitches because my dick is small?
Yeah, because they'll fuck you once and they never want to
Look
fuck
how
you
easy it
again.
is. This is how easy it is for me. This is how easy it is for me. So check this out. So this girl, I call her Thursday because the girl's got a name of they got a day of the week. They get their name. So if you look at this here, I'll show you. This is how easy it is for me. Look, I just want to show you. Like you guys say, oh, wait, just check this out. Look. All I have to say is one thing. Look, hey, let's fuck tomorrow night. What does she say? I can't. I got my period, but I can give you a nice BJ. Bitch, you bitch, come suck my dick without me even doing anything. That's crazy. Like that's right now. I did that right this second. Right? No. She's typing right there again. I did that right this second.
No, bro,
you see how easy that is for me?
You
see how easy that is for me?
These girls are like, I just did
that to prove a point. I'm not even gonna fuck with tomorrow. That's the best part. That's the best part. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? You want another one? You want me to do another one too?
Yeah, do another one. Do another one. Show me. Show me another one.
Bro, you're wasting time now, bro.
Listen,
you're wasting time.
you
You're up here sticking up for a dude that
bitch
beats
down
girls.
good enough that she
You're
wants
up here sticking up for a dude that
That's your
rapes and beats
problem.
women.
That is your problem. And with that, I'm out.
Out.
Sorry, y'all. So sleepy. He did get his numbers up by having Nicolene on his channel, though. I mean, that's a pretty good move. He desperately needs those numbers back. Desperately.
Hello. Yeah, I'm crying. I just want to let everybody know why. And I'll just burn the whole damn thing down right now. I said before, I was wrong. I thought he was wrong. There was things you did right. There was things you did wrong. And I just had to leave it at that. I didn't want to get in the middle of all this bullshit. But just like when everybody was coming together for the greater good of Smoky Mountain Mama, and I said, no fucking way. No fucking way would I ever believe anybody over here would cheer that bitch on for any reason, whether she did Mama T's channel or whether she's against Easy. To see people over here cheering her on and siding with her makes me sick.
I don't know what you mean by cheering her on.
Really?
The poll, the chat,
That's not a
everything.
cheer. It was a poll.
Yeah, it was a poll. What did you see about? What did you see about cheering somebody on?
In my opinion, why would you even entertain it? Was it that
We
important?
just watched it, so we were asking, do you think what?
Yeah, just like with the Smoky Mountain Mama thing coming together. I thought after that, nobody would be involved with her at all. People are in her
Nobody's
chat.
involved with her. That's what I don't
You're
get.
in her chat. You're making a poll about her like that. You are.
Yeah, I was in her chat today. They were talking about me. They were making fun of me, auctioning off the thing, making fun of me. Yeah.
Okay.
But by sitting over here and saying all this, who wants?
Do you not show up in chat, Constance? And when people are talking about you?
Yeah, but I don't come over here and cheer her on for a damn thing.
Nobody cheered her on, Constance. I don't know
Yeah,
where
you're wrong about that.
Come
You're
on
wrong
now.
about that.
You weren't cheering her on to win.
No, we weren't.
All right. Let me put this link in the chat. This is to that video. If you haven't watched it yourself yet, please go watch it. Give it a like, share, and subscribe. It's a great video. And Constance, if you ain't seen it, take 20 minutes out of your precious life and watch it. And you point out to me in that chat where somebody was cheering Nicolena on. Point out to me where I cheered Nicolena on. Or Kemper.
No, I will say this. I was going to say, I will say this. I didn't know who took Mama T's channel down, but I thanked them because there's a lot of lies about me and Jimbo on that channel and that content, and she refused to do the right thing. So, yeah,
and
I'll own that. And if that's a bad thing, you tell me how.
Somebody put in one of the comments today that I shouldn't be, celebrating that channel being taken down that way because it could very easily happen to me. No, it couldn't. I guarantee you it won't very easily happen to me. None of the mean girls have my administration abilities. 0 of them. So no matter if they did, my channel would already be gone. Do you understand that? That's on Mama T and her lazy ass. That's not my fault. To us putting swords down because we are exhausted, yet it was Constance who kept the fight going. Nick asked her for a truce for the subs 2 times, and she said no. Lee Marie, are you a mean girl?
She's in their chats.
Okay.
I don't know if she's a mean girl, but yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna, go at you.
Not, yeah,
I was just asking.
Not segregating or going at nothing just like that, but
yeah, I was just wondering because basis of the statement there, but you're right. There's been a couple times when the truces have been offered and declined, and here's the thing. When they offered me the walk away thing, I didn't decline it. I didn't accept it. I was taking my time on it, and Constance lost her shit on that too. Oh, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, I missed. There's the first part. Okay. Let me read just. I wrote a comment.
But no, like going back to that ability to read the room.
Oh, here we go. My bad. Stan, so sorry to interrupt. I'm a mean girl. Well, there you go. And I'd like to point out that Constance keeps talking about how you should have kept the peace for the subs. Now she's trying to take credit for putting our swords down because we are exhausted. Yeah, I mean, honestly, what else can I say about Nicolina that I haven't said? What else is Nicolina going to say about me that she hasn't said? I mean, of course, we could sit and make up lies and,
I mean, if you look back at everything we've been doing, the majority of it has been focused on Ernie. Me and you have talked numerous times. Let's keep the focus on Ernie. And we have for the most part, unless somebody does something stupid. But yet, she thinks that because we put up a poll that we're fighting against Nick. We didn't say, oh, we're just not going to go after Nick or none of that shit. We were just, this is our focus. This is why we came. This is our goal. Let's do that. Fuck all the other noise. And why didn't she flip out then when she didn't see us going at Nick? It wasn't anything purposeful, just like the poll wasn't anything purposeful. The only point to it was we watched a debate. We were like, yeah, I think she got him. What do y'all think? And lo and behold, we're crucified afterward.
I know behind green eyes. I already gave one shirt away.
I told you the other day you better get a bulk thing of t-shirts to make t-shirts with, man.
I got a ton over there. I got a ton of shirts.
I love it.
I just got to stamp the thing on, the logo. But yeah, I mean, Easy came into this community, and his channel was pathetic. It's still pathetic. And he tells people that he's going to go full time YouTube. This is how he's going to feed his family. This is how he's going to full time job. Okay, you better do something better than what you're doing now, because 5 nights a week, you got 30 people in your chat. And when the newness wears off of this, it will, you're still going to go back down to 30 people in your chat. Nobody on YouTube believes Smoky Mountain Mama anymore, except for you and Ernie. Are you and Ernie working together? You had Tina Simmerly on your panel tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all working together? It's weird, Constance. And don't you think that's weird, Constance? Him and Ernie ain't working together? None? Not at all? Sounds a little fishy to me. Lee Marie said, "Hi everyone. I've always been respectful in chat, but thank you for being welcoming, even though you don't know that. I'm happy for us to learn to coexist and not argue. I think that's a great thing." I mean, wouldn't it be a lot more fun if we didn't argue all the time? Like, man, we could do so much different stuff and different content and have fun
and do some good, like
Yeah.
real good. Not being focused on negative things like that.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to be able to know that Ernie is where he belongs, so we can go and try to do more of what we try to do when we don't have the drama going on here. And we do help people. We have for a while. We could do more if we weren't having to deal with people like Ernie.
Mo, and I know Mo loves Constance dearly. I know it. I know she does.
There's a lot of them.
Mo said, "Constance, I keep saying this. You said Jimbo and Kemper didn't think of their subs, but Constance, did you think of yours when you came here screaming? Like, seriously?
That's
Constance got my fucking phone number. Why not call me up and say, man, what's going on with that poll? What are you doing?" No, that ain't how you roll, is it, Constance? And then you go out and say, "Oh, you say something against Jimbo, you disagree with Jimbo, and he goes on attack." I ain't
He's never wrong. No, that's not how it goes. When we do something where we fuck up or we're wrong, we admit it. Period.
Kim, the subs suffer. I don't like being in the bushes. I agree. Subs are, and the subs are what makes YouTube. Stupid Easy said something about this guy. Some thinks that him and Nicolina and Makeup, are the only channels on YouTube, something like that. And I just get a quick Google, and like there's 60.2 million creators. Did you know that? 60.2 million creators on YouTube. Dude, you ain't even a blip on the radar. Neither am I. My old channel was, which thank you, by the way, for doing whatever you've done to boost my numbers. But my little channel was, 8,140 some subs. Nothing. Your little tiny little channel with less than 3,000 subs. Nothing. Why do you act like you're going to make a living on YouTube, dude? You know these old ladies that throw money at you all the time? They're going to get sick of it. They're going to get sick of it. They ain't get nothing out of it. Well, what makes you think they're going to keep giving you that money over and over? You're going to find somebody new to attack all the time? A new channel that you think you can pick a fight with? It's got a lot of subs. And, you can get a lot of people over here. You ain't even worth it, dude. Behind Green, I said 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Because she had Easy and those idiots over there in her ear filling her up with bullshit. Plain and simple. She did. And she believed it. I do. I love Constance with all my heart. Jimbo knows. I talked to him about it. But I got to stand up for what's right. And this ordeal, the stand is right. I didn't want to fight with Constance. Here's the thing about the video with my daughter in it. You have no right to use my daughter as a weapon. Plain and simple. That night when you asked me on text message, I said, do what you got to do. Do whatever you need to do. My wife, however, disagreed. And when it came up in the Discord call, when other people heard it, they heard her tell you, leave it alone. She's been through enough. And then I was told Constance took down her little video. So I took down Molly's video. And then after I took down Molly's video, Constance made another video telling me to take down the Molly. Pay attention, Constance. Stop your fake war. Go pick a fight with somebody who wants to fight with you. You ain't getting it from here. You want me to be nasty like Easy. You want us to call you names like Easy. We don't do that. You were a friend here. You changed that. What did I do to you to change
Thelma do? Right. Like, she called a lot of good people that really did have her back. I know this because I've had personal conversations with them. But a lot of good people that had her back and really did care about her. And she turns around and calls them a liar. And there's many of them. There's a good 2 dozen, if not more. She done that.
Yep.
Those people are good people. They're not lying. Constance, you know that they're not lying. You just don't want to admit it. You heard what you wanted to hear. You had something that you could say, oh, well, I had this text message. It doesn't work that way. Thelma asked you not to on a few things, and you still did what you wanted to do. It had nothing to do with what's right.
Yeah, it don't, does it, Mo? It don't feel good to be accused of doing something you didn't do. Like Constance said, everybody in your chat was cheering on Nicolina. I said, no, they weren't. Everybody. And then looking at the video, I didn't see anybody cheering on Nicolina. Not one.
It was because it was about Easy. That's why she did it, dude. It wasn't about Nicolina per se. It involved Nick, but she was upset because I don't even know how to even say it. Basically, we played the video of him getting thumped in a debate, and she got upset because not just us, but a lot of people, like almost 70%, said Nicolina won. It wasn't, oh, rah, ree. It wasn't anything like that. It was, damn, he's stupid. That's what that was.
Exactly, Catley. And dissing sleazy doesn't equal cheering the opponent on. And it's like, I'd said it before. Easy don't have the wit. He don't have the brain power to match Nicolina. He don't. He's not intelligent. He's not educated. He just isn't. And and it ain't going to come overnight. So you better choose your battles a little better, in my opinion, because you don't match the wit here either. I forgot more than you'll ever know. Like, I have a legit college degree. Did you graduate high school? I mean, lots of people didn't. My wife didn't.
Put a 1 in chat if you were in that Discord call with Constance and Thelma. Please.
You're right, Kim Holmes. He has no content. That, like, when he does his stupid little debates, like, nobody shows up. It's literally a ghost town over there. Not even his, stand subscribers show up over there. Like, you look in his chat and it ain't nobody. Nobody I ever heard of. And then Big Fat Dave, the Cheeseburger Dave, wants to come over here and try to say something smart. And I said, like, dude, go eat yourself another cheeseburger or something like that. They go, oh, that's real funny. You was fat, then you got real sick. I'm not sick, dude. I ain't been sick. I lost weight. But yeah, Limp Dave. And you want to know something? Limp Dave, the reason why I no-showed you on your little interview that day is because, believe it or not, the night before, you were in Trader's chat saying that you were going to come after me. You don't think she gets back to me? Now you don't hang out over there no more, do you? You ain't got no business over here running that mouth, boy. Because your channel don't stack up. Easy's channel don't stack up. Y'all are in the big leagues now over here. You minor leaguers need to stay over there where you can, get a hit every now and then. Not a home run, but a hit.
So that's at least a dozen people that's in this chat tonight or on this panel that was in that phone call. That's how many that she's calling a liar.
Yeah.
So somebody in chat was asking how many people witnessed it.
Yeah.
And that's why I did that. Sorry.
Dave, what does he do Friday, $5 a song? What's he doing?
Oh, that damn karaoke request bullshit or whatever.
And you got to pay $5.
No, I don't think it's karaoke, but yeah, never mind. I think I've seen a title, and I don't have it right, so I'm not going to sit here. That's how much of a
karaoke request. What Cat Lynn said.
Impression. Oh, is it karaoke request? Okay.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, well,
$5 pop.
Anything for a Big Mac, brother.
That's all they're here for, man. That's all they're here for, is try to earn a little money. I came to YouTube, and I still feel the same way. It ain't about money. It's about exposing Skern Dog.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did it.
How many people have taken the ride on the content of Ernie since we brought it here? Think about it.
Well, Easy sure opened his little channel up with it.
Oh, he sure did. Now he's rubbing elbows with him.
I did more 4 days. No, you didn't. You didn't do nothing except play my content. Nothing. Nick asked Sleazy to do a duet with him on there and he refused. Yes, Dave or others will sing for $5. Wow.
Oh, wasn't said.
I mean, hell, if I'm going to pay $5, I want to hear somebody sing, like a singer.
I gotcha. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I had it backwards. They were asking who was saying that Thelma didn't say it. See, that's the thing. How do you know you were just missing that call? And I know one person that's going to try to push that it wasn't said.
Mamita?
Yeah, known liar.
Yep.
She tried to lie to me with that bullshit. Like,
she was in that. Yeah, she was in that chat trying to bully Constance. And Leslie wouldn't let her. Leslie flat short told her back the fuck off. Don't remember that, do you, Constance? Randomly Ash in the bushes, snacking. This chat still makes me hungry for some reason. Well, Randomly Ash, we usually talk about food.
Yeah, she probably smoked before she came in. It's the Munchie effect.
The Munchie effect.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a certain way about certain people, and it ain't going to change.
I just don't know why so many people have to lie, man. I mean, if you don't like somebody, just walk the fuck away. But no, you leave and then say, oh, they did this, 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 and this. And no, that's not happened. But you still say dumb shit.
KJ3 in the house. How you doing tonight?
And I'm one of those people that if you fucking lie on me or you talk shit or whatever, I'm just going to bring it back. Always have, always will. You don't like it? Oh, well. Don't fuck with me. That's all I can tell you. But I'm going to come back anytime you come. Like, Ernie, you know why. Your bullshit is why I'm here. And that same kind of shit I've experienced with others. I mean, you should always expect people to defend themselves. Always.
What I don't get is I know Constance is intelligent. How doesn't she see she's being groomed? That weasel called her his queen today in a post. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if that's not obvious.
And let me tell you something. Queen. If you had told Easy, you know, hey, lay off Jimbo now, that ain't right, and spoke up, he would have said, suck my dick, you fucking bitch. You wouldn't be the queen.
I'm telling you, it's going to happen when, and it's going to take a couple of times of it happening for him to break down and do it, but he'll do it. Just wait, Constance. Just wait. He can say what he wants. He can sit over there and moan and groan and but no. You got a pattern just like Skern. Work
That's
that
fact.
pattern, boy.
It's okay to not agree. Most adults can agree to disagree respectfully. That's right. You know, but for these YouTube kiddie adults, you know, who aren't tall enough to ride the big boy rides, they have to have an argument going. They have to have it. They can't do anything else. And he's been talking shit on a lot of good people just because they're here.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you do that, Easy? What kind of man are you? I say you're no man at all. I say you're weak. Well, there's a name I hadn't seen in a long, long time. Flies on coleslaw. I'm just here to keep your numbers higher than Slimeball Sleazy. Pay me no mind. Pay no mind to me. Well, hang out then. Easy's over there right now. He's using Smoky Mountain Mama as a lightning rod to try to bring views in, and he don't know that hussy done been spread around YouTube more than giving more rides than Greyhound. Yeah, I mean, she was so inappropriate when she talked to me, man. Like, tell me how little rap swing he is and all that stuff. Like, why would you tell that to another man? A married man. I don't know that. I don't care. I mean, to me, there's no different than that. And her saying, oh, dang, he's got a 14-incher. Like, I don't want to know what size he is. I don't care. You just wanted to talk sexual. You know, hey, why don't you come on down here and leave Thelma in Kentucky? That ain't going to happen now. Oh, I'm just kidding. So I will officially say it. Smoky Mountain Mama is a slut. Skunk Ape Mystery, Smoky Mountain Mama has been rode harder than Seattle Slew. I wouldn't even know Easy still existed if others didn't talk about him. Right? He's a nothing. He ain't got nobody over there. You know, look, for one thing, he's got the single biggest lying backstabber on YouTube as his big bad moderator. And that's, I love you like a brother. I love you like a sister. I love your kids like nieces and nephews. Mamita. She's as fake as the day is long, and it's 24 hours long. Aha! Beth Dutton. Allison, I challenge you to meet me here tomorrow night and let's navigate through your lives. There you go, Smoky Mountain Mammy. I'll just sit back and watch. Better stay sober or Beth will really get your ass. I know it's funny. Yep, everybody knows who that is, right? Everybody knows who that is. It's no shock whatsoever. Like it was pointed out in videos by Nicolina and even Rap, and y'all know how I feel about Rap. But he pointed it out. But people still believe you, don't they, Sleazy? Why? Oh, ain't that cute, Stacey May using my pic now?
Oh yeah, yeah. She.
Maybe I'll release some of our text messages, Stacey. Want me to do that? Let me look through here and see what kind of juicy stuff I got. Let's see. Well, it looks like she may have unfriended me, so I might have to just go down and, manually scroll through and find it. So I will. Yeah. Why you want to be nasty, Stacey May? What have I done to you? What have I done to Constance?
Yeah. I was gonna say I've seen Stacey do this for a while, but
yeah,
it's not a cool thing, man. She's one of those that needs to just chill the fuck out and get off YouTube. Like talking about hyper. To just be a person in chatting. Wound way too tight.
Apparently she doesn't like it when you misspell her name. Oh.
Yep. Jess, you're right. She always did. And now it's Jimbo. So it's like, it's whoever she can hate at the time is going to be the pitcher. So whatever.
Well, that's awful sweet of her.
Yeah.
Nature of the beast. That's how Stacey May is. She's a follower. Yeah, Stacey May, you showing your true colors too, ain't you?
Radical.
No, Stacey May ain't Grinch.
No.
No, they done use Grinch up over there too. Let her get on panel naked and stuff. Like exploited her. Yes, Easy does see money from Smoky Mountain Mama, Susie Q. You're exactly right. Paisley. Stacey May had the nerve to ask me who I thought I was. That bitch uses everyone's pics and runs her flap hole all over everyone's community tabs and in chats, and then wonders why everybody comes after her ass. Pretty much. Stacey May is a mean lady. I asked a question in someone's chat before, and she cussed me and told me to leave. Everything else I told her I'd pray for her, and I hope her day got better. Sorry, Amber. Oh, Stacey is working with Nick now because she stopped using Nick's pic. Yep, probably right. Probably right. Don't you see that, Constance? Don't you see that? Now let me ask you something. Is she using a new pic, or is she using the old fat pic of me? When Easy and Rap and any of them want to use a picture of me, they don't show me now, 180 pounds. They show me at like 350, fucking Jabba the Hutt looking sumbitch. Blonde hair, from 15, 20 years ago. You know why? Because they know I'm better looking than them now. Yeah, I have too, Kathleen, and I kind of turned a blind eye to it, to be honest with you, because, of who she was friends with. Not necessarily friends with me, but who she was friends with. And I'm not going to say it, but it's disappointing to see her acting like a damn fool. She ain't got no beef with me. Hell, I mean, people like that, they ain't worth a shit. She told me I was a disgusting friend to Constance. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, yeah, Easy. He uses my old pics. He's like an idiot, man. Like, come on, dude. This is me. 50 years old, look probably as good as I've ever looked. Better than I've ever looked, probably, I mean, Smoky Mountain Mama wanted the big D in her. So, has she offered it to you yet? I mean, all you got to do is say, come on up here, get you some of this D. She'll come up there. She'll come give it to you. I guarantee it. She gives it out easy. Easy. I don't know, though. Would you want to follow up on Rap and Ernie? That'd be kind of nasty, wouldn't it? Ew, gosh, that's nasty. I don't know who you are, Nozilla, but you're right. She didn't ask for $3,000. Now, all these phone calls going around, all these recordings going around. Why ain't there no recording of that? Why ain't there no text of that? Funny, ain't it? Funny. And he says there's a bump in the noise in the recording. I'm gonna play it right now. I want y'all to point that bump out to me. I'm gonna put microphone right up to the microphone. I want y'all to tell me. Let me find it. I want y'all to tell me when the bump that Easy claims is in that audio shows up. Like there's a clip taken out. Like he's fucking stupid. Oh yeah, don't forget Grip. He hit the home run too. Yeah. Anybody can hit that home run. That ain't nothing to brag about. Mm-hmm.
Me on the contact list to his offer's contact me, but there was nobody else on the list. Apparently, he said nobody's contacted his mom or anything. So, so all I can do right now is just go back what he says, even though I know that's not very reliable.
Another thing is Nicolina.
Yeah.
She is like, taking this. She was on at 4 a.m. last night on Benny Key's channel, and she just spoke to you. You told her that I indeed asked you for $3,000 straight out. Okay. And, did you speak to her at 4 a.m. this morning?
I did not speak to her at 4 a.m. yesterday morning. I can tell you exactly what I spoke to her. Yeah, we can see. It was yesterday evening. let me see here, yesterday, 6:48 p.m.
Yeah.
And she called me to see how it's doing.
Yeah, see how here it is.
I'm probably doing that.
Yeah, see, you know, if she did, she wouldn't jump around the phone and, you know, go talking about $3,000 that, you know, it's just,
Well, she was asking about that, and, you know, I said that it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Where's the noise? Where's the break? What are you talking about, Easy? Where's it at?
That was a fluff. He was fluffing.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Kim?
You're wrong, boy. You sat and recorded that from my live stream with us talking during it, and then you tried to add that in your analysis. There ain't no break or bump. You're right. There's pauses when she's speaking, and pauses where I give her a chance to say, you didn't ask for $3,000. But eventually, instead of saying that, she said, it didn't happen. And then she repeated it. It didn't happen in a different tone. Like, that's the fucking truth right there. Now, Nicolina said she was going to play the full audio, which I'm sure Smoky Mountain Mama told her she had. Never played it. Ernie said he was going to do it. Never did it. Easy, just himself, said he was going to play the full audio. Didn't happen. Why not, Easy? Why'd you need my recording? And
because he has nothing of his own.
Yeah. And she doxes people in that phone call. I'm not going to play the whole phone call. She doxes her children. She says her children told her they did not want to live there if she brought Rat back. And then it was 2 days later she brought Rat back. Her son comes in and has a 3 or 4 minute conversation with her. You want me to play the whole phone call? Really? I will, if that's what Smoky Mountain Mama wants. You know, and she also says in the phone call, I really didn't think it was rape because I didn't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
So did he even have it in the right hole? I mean, was he humping your leg?
You that flappy? Just saying.
Just, you know, you've proven to be a liar all over YouTube. Your stories have changed. And I'm not talking about the essay. I'm talking about all kinds of other stuff. The story on the essay, I don't listen to you anyway. Rap's words are what mattered to me on that. You know, she said no, and I took it upon myself to do it anyway. That's not going to change in my view. In my view, that's not going to change. No matter how shitty a fucking person you are, that ain't going to change the way I feel about Rap. It just won't. But you are a gutter-slutted, easy piece of ass. There, I said it. Hole too big, bruh. You got that little Dicky syndrome. I know it. That's why he told Liberator I busted nut in that bitch real quick, you know, because hell, she didn't know it was. She didn't even know it was in there.
Right. That's pretty shameful.
It is shameful as hell. I'd be embarrassed.
I mean, and literally, I mean, for both.
Yeah.
For both. That's sad.
Well, I mean, you know, it's
Part of the territory.
I mean, she's loose, man. I mean, and I'm not talking about her cooter cat, which probably is loose, but like she's, anybody that's a little sweet to her, she rubs right up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie, Griff, Easy, Rap, me. She was absolutely inappropriate with me, and I know, right? Talk about an ego buster for a man. I mean, that would be awful. Smoky Mountain Mom told me on the phone her hubby unalived himself because he got a DUI and didn't want people to view him differently over it. That whole explanation rubbed me right. She told me something different. So something similar but different.
Yeah, it was along those lines from what I was told. Like he had a drug test that he did and failed.
Make him lose his rank. Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to be busted down some ranks, and he was about to be promoted before he was, and they were supposed to relocate or something.
Yep, to Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, and then that happened, and
Oh yeah, that's in the phone call too. How they, went looking for him and came up on his favorite fishing hole, and the cops were there, and and it was very graphic the way she described it. So that's another reason the whole phone call ain't getting played. I played enough. What else do you think is there? I mean, if I just cut something out, why wouldn't I just cut it out and then play the rest of the phone call? I could do that. Couldn't I? So your little argument about play the whole phone call don't make a fucking bit of sense.
No. See, what happens is people sit here and say, "Oh, they're lying. This didn't happen. It happened this way." And then when you go to prove it, "Oh, they're playing this and blah 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 blah." Like, y'all gotta pick one, man. Y'all can't be all over the road like that. There's other people on the road. Damn. Could make me road rage sitting here.
It goes to the gyno, and the doctor says, "My God, what a hole, what a hole." Smoky Mountain Mama and Jaja says, "You don't have to say it twice, doctor." Says, "I didn't. Second time was an echo."
Hello.
Oh, that was a good one. Yep, he was losing his promotion, Rip. That's what I was told. That's what she told Thelma too. She talked to Thelma for hours on the phone. Do I have an email address? I need to tell you what info Constance gave Easy on his panel, and his whole chat is talking about your daughter. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I got an email address. So Easy to allow him to talk about my kids, huh? I thought he didn't do that over. Guess we're going to start talking about your kids, Easy. Now, we'll just talk about their shitty dad that don't raise them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there you go. Erica's got it up there for you. Well, let somebody talk about my daughter. You motherfucking pussy ass bitch. I'll tell you what, Easy. You big bad boy, you.
He's sitting here reading our chat.
Why don't you hop on a little flight, and I'll meet you at an airport somewhere.
Obsessed.
Me and my crippled old 50-year-old just having neck surgery ass. We'll meet you somewhere. You want to talk about my kid, motherfucker? You really want it to be on like that? And Constance, you keep my fucking kid's mouth out of your fucking mouth. My kid's name's out of your fucking mouth. Do you understand me? I'm not asking.
Well, ain't no damn thing been done that justifies that. None of what's happened is justifiable. Ain't nobody did a damn thing except for a couple of people lost their minds. That's all that's happened. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Sleazy is streaming the chat here. He must need content. Has he not got nobody over there right now?
That's what I was saying. He's obsessed.
You
People don't
see.
like him, so he's obsessed with it.
Easy is a pussy. Doo da, doo da. You only got 169 in chat over, Easy. What's wrong with you, boy? Can't hang out. No one should go after kids. I agree with that. And I'm not gonna go after his kids. That's what I said right after I said that. I said, no, I just go after their daddy. Show what a shitty daddy he is. You see, Easy? Every time my kid was born, no, actually 5 of them. One, I held in my arms the entire length of her life until she took her last breath. The other 4, I was the first person in this world to hold them. And I've been in their life ever since. Every day. You ain't like that. You ain't got that. And you never will have it. You don't stack up, boy. You can say whatever you fucking want to say. Talk your shit all you want to talk. All you are is a fucking 2-time, fucking 3-time, 4-time loser who takes money from old lonely women to pay your fucking drug habit bills. Go get you another snort of cocaine and pretend to be a daddy. And I'll just sit right over here, drink my Diet Pepsi, and be your daddy.
I don't know if it's mommy issues, but it's definitely issues, Nana Kim.
Yeah, I'm a little bit shocked Constance is giving him things to say about my kids.
Well, I mean, after that little video he made today, where you were talking about how you'd been coaching 3 games and had your hands full of kids all day, trying to make it seem a certain way.
What a fucking pussy. Did he make a video like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
He sure did.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit she's supporting. That's why I want everybody that hears me, hear me now, hear me clearly. Look at what Constance Sue is doing. Because it's exactly everything that she's preached again for the past year, maybe a year. I don't know if it's been a year yet, but still. All of that, she don't hold herself accountable to that fucking kind of thing. Like, here's where I'm at. Here's where you guys are. I don't have to do what I make you guys do. Do as I say, not as I do. That's what she's doing.
Is it short?
Yep.
Resto makes all his shorts.
Mm-hmm. But it's still the point. Like a term that's been used since hell I can remember. My mom used to use it all the time. Like, are you kidding me, dude? That's what kind of ignorant fucks you truly are. And Constance, you're just showing everybody else what they need to see. You're ruining yourself. We ain't making you do any of these things. We haven't made a single one of these choices. You have.
I'll tell you what. I'm proud of my coaching accomplishments. I'm proud of being a part of these kids' lives. I'll tell you what I would never do. I would never make a video and having some slut with no ass looked like a crack whore crawling all over me in one part of the video and have my kids in another part of the video. That right there takes a little scumbag piece of shit. Daddy of the year material right there, ain't it? I didn't get it. I didn't get the email.
Yeah, behind green eyes, it was something your 11-year-old would make. That's funny. Well, I mean, I don't know if Constance always just secretly wished that me and Jimbo would team up to fight the good fight with her. Like, dude, we had our own fight going and you showed up. We just gonna stop what we do because you're here now? No, we're handling our business. No, we supported you, and a lot of people from this channel supported you, and a lot of people have done right by you. And then you're calling them all liars. You're saying that they're over here cheering Nicolina on. The same people that were, man, I really hope Constance doesn't get hurt by Easy. Because there are people that see what he is. You're just not one of them yet. But only when it happens to you will you'll understand it. That's it. You don't care because it's not you. It's not yours.
Yeah. Lee Marie, I didn't get the email. Let me see if it went in junk box or something. No.
No, Nana, she's not going to care. She's got enough people supporting this bad decision or string of decisions by her and saying, oh, you're the victim, Connie. Don't listen to them, Connie. They hurt you. They did this and they did that. Well, the thing is this has been going on for a while anyway. That's why she was so fired up when she got here. It wasn't just something she just randomly saw and reacted to. Just like when Easy got fired up for half an hour ranting before he showed up here to try to call us out when he is a nothing, a nobody. Yeah, fuck all of that shit. You should know better than think you're going to be able to pull that off and us not say what we got to say. That's another bad decision. You don't come up attacking people that are my friends and people I care about and expect me not to let you know what kind of fucking skank bitch you are. Because I will, real quick. Anybody that knows me, don't matter who you are, I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I'm going to call you a white trash skank bitch or some shit to that tone. That's how I get down. So, I'm usually the potty mouth of this tandem. So, yeah. Anybody that I've talked to, like, oh, they talk vile, they're vile. Well, anybody I've talked to like that deserved it. That's just how that works. Are you going to play that video?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was working or not. You got it, Tennessee Rose.
Constance, you cool with this? got up at fucking 6 o'clock this morning, got home at 7 o'clock tonight, coached 3 ball games, and had my hands full of kids all day. And then I come. What? Hey, yo.
You know she's cool with it.
You see, easy.
She sees it. That's what kind of child he is.
Yeah, easy. You won't never make a difference in a kid's life. Never. Never. I got over 20 kids that played for me playing in college right now, getting their fucking education paid for. You know, something you don't have, an education. And you want to turn that into something dirty, you sick piece of drug dealing shit, you. Now, let me ask you something, sleazeball. Did you card the people you sold meth to, or cocaine, or whatever it was? Because you said you sold more than meth. And according to Benny, meth ain't that big of a moneymaker. So I'll tell you what. Yeah. You talk shit. You keep bringing kids up. You low-life motherfucker. Let me ask you something. Why did your granny raise you? What's wrong with your mama? What's wrong with your mama? Why did grandma have to raise you? We know your mama was a slut. I mean, she went on vacation, fucked some random dude, and got pregnant, and here you are. But why didn't she raise you? Is she a drug addict? Is she in jail? Yeah, just like mommy, ain't you easy? Tell you what, big boy, keep that kind of shit up. Keep it up. Connie, enjoy yourself over there. Don't you ever, ever try to come back over here. You gonna sign off on that shit? I'm gonna fucking say it. Fuck you. You think that's cool? You're a lowlife. Stacy May, you're a lowlife. All you motherfuckers over there in that chat right now, I don't give a fuck who you are. You're a lowlife motherfucker. You support that kind of shit. That's right, Rip. Can't raise a kid when you're busy selling ass. That's where his mommy went. Nick said she's at the bar all the time. Yeah, I'd say she's at the bar and then at the hotel on her knees, bent over a car, something like that. Oh, yeah. Did you see my costume, Catlin? Here, I'll show it to you. Don't that look good?
I love it, man.
So kick the ass. So now, whenever you all clip that, where I said fuck you to her and fuck you to everybody over there, make sure you play your little pedophilic innuendo video saying, Jimbo, put them kids down. You worthless motherfucker. Now you bringing kids into it. Thought you didn't do that. Thought you didn't do that.
And then you're lying about him and trying to hurt his character by lying about some really heavy shit. You know, you don't care. You know, you got grandma's basement to rely on. You'll never be anything but a basement dweller because you're a fucking little goober smoocher, cock gobbling bitch. Well, we see you with all your women, don't we? Oh, I got this one and that one and this one and that one. Okay. We believe you.
Oh, they were talking about Josh Shanks, saying he's my baby's daddy. Connie told him about it.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Welcome to the shit show, ho.
Yep, you're going to get yours now. I can promise that.
True Colors did come out, Constance.
Show those manic ways, Connie. Show them, girl. Show them.
Well, tomorrow night, we're going to discuss Miss Allison. We're going to discuss how big of a liar she is. We're going to go over the phone call again. Maybe I can rent some kind of thing to show, it ain't edited or something. I don't know. I don't have all that equipment, like a guy who owns his own music studio and all that shit, But it's funny to me that Easy played the recording from the live stream when I actually emailed him the fucking recording. A month or two ago, maybe 3 months ago, emailed it to him.
Yep.
But he waited and recorded it last night so he could make it sound like I chopped some shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Funny, ain't it, sleazeball?
He's got to do it that way, man. He ain't got nothing else.
Let's see, I got some
it's manipulation for the guy that stands on the truth. Good job, Connie. Good job. I don't want to hear you talk about Nicolina or anybody else.
Yeah, you know better. You know better.
Mm-hmm. She definitely is comparable, if not exactly the same. She just hasn't been showing it. But she's gonna. That's what she's doing right now.
Easy does everything he says is bad. He talks about the kids. He has talked on Peachy's kids, Nick's daughter, BK's kid, now yours. He doxes too and goes real live. He abso-fucking-lutely does. This guy is the most fake piece of shit on the internet. Well, him, Smoky Mountain Mama are a close race, but hey, get her to send you another $50 super chat saying, play that video, Jimbo, play that audio. I'll play it again. I'm going to play it tomorrow. We're going to go over it. We're going to go over it in detail. You know what? I'm going to give it some thought. I might play the part where she talks about finding her husband.
Okay.
Let me check something.
Yep.
Let's see. I can't see all that. Pull up more home.
You okay, bud?
Yeah. There's a screenshot saying Constance Sue says, please no Josh Shanks talk. It's a low ass fucking blow. We're better than that. No, you ain't, Constance. You ain't better than that.
You've been supporting this bullshit this entire time, Constance. When we tried to tell you what was going on, you called us a fucking liar and you attacked us. You called Thelma a liar. You called Jimbo a liar. You called Queen Ash a liar. You called Erica, Leslie, me, all kinds of people liars when we didn't lie. I mean, there exists a possibility that you may not have heard, okay? But it was said. That's just how it works. And that should go to show you that maybe you should pull back the reins a little bit when you're talking to people and absorb and listen to what they're saying before you respond and react, because you just don't. And that's where you lose half the conversation. And the whole point to the conversation is to communicate. If you're not communicating, what's the point?
Yeah.
You just need to sit back and look. We've been watching you be groomed for a while. And that's why people were like, I hope Constance doesn't get hurt. That's exactly why. Because we've watched.
Oh, Easy knows it all, Kim Holmes. Easy knows it all. I'm sure Mamita's feeding him full of shit over there too. And you know what, Constance? It's actually a shame. Where are you asking for a panel link at, Valoma? Um, but it's a shame. Constance going to sit over and act, oh, let's don't do that. That's a low ass fucking blow. And then you're gonna sit there and not say nothing about his video. I'll give you a link. I'm gonna put up a thing because I don't know you. Not, I'm not saying you would do a P-bomb or anything like that, but
Who's that?
Valoma.
Oh.
Smokey over there saying I throw my wife under the bus. Throw my wife under the bus. Now he's using Kemper's pick. He thinks he's some kind of troll or something, Like, cool.
And use all the pictures you want, man. If that helps you get to the age of puberty or what the fuck ever, man, make your balls drop, so be it, man. Have fun. Get him, Tiger.
Hey, it's got your real first name on there. Do you want to change it?
Did you see my message?
Hang on just a second. I'll give you just a second to change it if you want to. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let me put this banner up right quick. Oh, they won't see. They won't see your name anyway with the banner up.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Jimbo. Hi, Mr. Kemper. How are you guys?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for letting me know. But when I go on other people's panels, I don't put my channel name. I just use my first name.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's disrespectful to use a channel name sometimes. So I go by Stephanie. And I
Okay.
promise you, I will not porn bomb you. I value myself a little bit more than showing the goods. I was over. Yeah, I definitely do. I go back a little bit with Constant Sue, probably about a year and a half. I'm good friends with the ship, with Boyd, various different platforms.
Yeah, that's where I heard the name before.
Yeah, various different communities. So, but I wanted to tell you kind of what happened tonight. I was lurking back and forth because I'm very new to your community. I'm very new to Nicolina's community. I'm very new to this sector of YouTube. And I don't really care that much for Easy. He's been pretty nasty to a lot of people. I've never spoke to him at all. And he went on a whole, body shaming, just whatever he could come up with. He really showed himself. But I wanted to kind of give you a heads up on what happened today. For the simple fact, I know Connie is going to watch this. And I actually had a conversation with Connie about she was being used. Blatantly obvious to those of us that have known her for a while and have seen her relationship with you and your community. To see this other person using her content every day for his content, and then whenever he runs out of the content about everyone else that she's made, of course it was common sense that he was going to focus on you. Yeah. He needs her more than you do because she has content and clips for days. And so watching him get into her head and manipulate under the guise of caring about her, it's been tough to watch, Mr. Jimbo. But what happened tonight, I wanted to tell you. And so I called Lee Marie, not because I know you, but because if that happened to me, I mean, I don't know how I would have handled it. So I called Lee Marie. She's a moderator on my channel. And I said, hey, I need to somehow do something, right, to get the information to you so that you could get ahead of it. And so what I saw happen, and I'm not going to mention any of the names. It's not my business. I don't know the story. Mr. Jimbo, I don't want to know the story. It's your private life. What happened was people in the chat were saying some pretty ugly things. Me, like, I don't know you. I don't know your story. And I want to be the first to tell you that up until Connie comes into my community talking about you, I had no idea any of your history. I still don't know any of your history, but I know who you are because of Connie. And so the same thing happened tonight. The exact same thing that I've been telling Connie for months, that she needed to be more careful, pay closer attention to who she was aligning with, because what happened tonight is exactly what I've been telling her for a long time. So people in the chat were saying something very ugly, and I understand her intention for wanting to go on the panel and to say to Easy, yes, give me a wrench for tonight only because people are saying something in the chat that's a very low blow. I understand that protective nature. And so he said, what are they saying? And then she addresses the chat and says the name that you said a few minutes ago. I'm not going to say that name. I don't know anything about it. Again, it's not my business. And I'm sorry that it's a weapon being used against you right now. But here's the point, Mr. Jimbo, and then I'll drop and give you back your space. The point is that all he had to do was ask her, who is that or what does that mean? And she went to the back chat to type out and to give him another part of your personal life and your personal story and your family, what your family business, whether she knew or she does know or she has the facts or she does not. This is my issue with Connie and why I separated from her, because she doesn't understand that you don't have to give somebody all of the answers that they're asking for. If she cared about you and she cared about your story and she cared about your family, all she had to say was, it's not my business to tell, but please don't allow that in your chat. She didn't have to then give him, she didn't have to stick up on the panel and give him the information that he was asking for. This is where she's manipulated and blinded by hatred for Nicolina, in that she's giving him, Easy, who's clearly coming at you. He's clearly at war with you. He's clearly picking at you. He's making insinuations, assumptions, putting him in videos, talking a whole lot of shit. I'm sorry, talking a whole lot of crap. And she goes on the panel specifically to say, please stop saying this in the chat. That's a very low blow. But at the moment he says, what does that mean? She gives him the information.
Yeah.
Knowing that you're at war with him. And to me, that's a huge breach of privacy. Whether you guys are fighting now or not, she can run around telling everybody. Connie, you can run around telling everybody all the time, Connie. Leave kids and families out of it. But you just handed another piece of private information about Jimbo and his family to someone who has been coming at Jimbo for a very long time. For weeks, if not months, he's been planning and plotting this, Connie, and you're so stupid and you're so blinded by hate. You care so much about other people's children. You care so much about nothing more than hurting Nicolina and the mean girls. I'm not a mean girl. I hang out with whoever I hang out with, but I'm not a mean girl, Jimbo, so this ain't me white knighting. But I'm pissed off because there's so much of this shit going on, and Connie wants to run around talking about everybody else is doing this and everybody else is doing that. Connie, you are so manipulated. You are so manipulated by this piece of shit Easy sitting on his panel. All he had to do was ask you, and you jumped right in his freaking palm. Why am I upset and passionate about it? Because it's his business. This story, this business, this personal shit belongs to Jimbo. Does not belong to Easy. So just like you came up on Jimbo's panel the other day and you said you tried to make excuses for playing that video over on Easy's panel, you forgot to say that you also played it on Jenna's. You forgot to say that you also sent that video of Jimbo's child to Jenna and allowed Jenna to play it. You jumped up on the panel today, and all he had to do, Connie, all he had to do was ask you, Connie, what does that mean? Why are they typing that in my chat? You didn't have to answer. You could have said, that's a low blow, and that's no one's business. That would have proved that you cared about Jimbo and his wife and his children and their family in the chat over here and the people that are in between. But you didn't do that, Connie. You obeyed like the good little bitch sitting in the corner that you are. And it's disgusting that you run around here judging everybody else, putting your finger in everybody else's face about what they're doing wrong. But when it comes to Nicolina, you'll sell your soul to the devil, and you just have. What you did tonight showed everybody who you are, because that son of a bitch only had to ask you a question. And you gave more of Jimbo's private life. And it's not yours to tell, Connie. Know your fucking role. Your role is not knowing everybody else's stories and handing it over to the people that are attacking them. That drug dealing loser over there, you handed another piece of Jimbo and his family's life. Something that you don't even know to be truth. You don't know shit other than what you've been told. But what you did is the lowest of low that I've ever seen on this platform when it comes to you giving other people's business away. Fuck you, Connie, for that. I'm sorry, Mr. Jimbo. But
you're fine.
I don't want you to play it publicly because it's your private information. But if you go to his live stream today and you rewind to the couple of minutes where where Connie was on that panel, you'll see the whole thing play out. And there's no reason whatsoever that she could not have said, I'm not going to tell you about that because that's not my story to tell. She could have very easily said, I don't want to address it. But instead she chose to type it in the back chat. Why? Because it was that private, right? Why would you type something in the back chat? Because it's private. Because it's nobody's business. Because you don't want the whole chat to know, right?
Yeah.
So you knew that she knows that it's private. That's how you know that she knows that that's something you don't want talked about, because she typed it in the private chat. And again, it's not your fucking business, Connie. You hate Nicolina so much that everybody on both sides, I've been lurking and watching, everybody on both sides, Jimbo has said, I don't like Nicolina and the Mean Girls, but I can coexist in peace. Nicolina has said, I don't really care that much, but I can coexist in peace. You're the only one running around. Now you're using Jimbo's family and his personal life as your fucking warfare. And what do you think, Connie? What's the intention for him wanting to know? Why does Easy want to know what any of that shit meant? Why? What's the intention behind wanting to know? Because he's a nosy bastard, or because he wants to come at Jimbo sideways some more with some more personal shit? You are disgusting, Connie. You are absolutely disgusting. You have no place amongst the adults on YouTube. You're trash, and you just proved it to every freaking body, to everybody. There is no limits with you. No one is safe to be your friend or to trust you, Connie. You don't understand respect or boundaries. You are trash, Connie. Thank you, Mr. Jimbo. I apologize. And I hope that this doesn't, I hope that this doesn't hurt your family. And if it does, I'm very sorry.
It's
wrong.
Family. It's everything's been come out, and I appreciate you coming up and explaining what happened over there. But you're right. She had no business telling him anything. My wife had a.
Please don't. I don't want to know, Mr. Jimbo. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I don't. You don't have to talk about stuff like this, because Connie went over there and showed her ass and didn't understand that the son of a bitch just wants all the dirt that he can get on you. You got one person running around. Respectfully, I'm just now getting to know your community, and I don't have a dog in the race. And what she did is just crazy.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what they know. My wife and I have been married. In 2 months, we will have been married for 31 years. And
that's amazing.
Has it been 31 perfect years? No way. But we're still together, and I love her more today than I loved her today I met her.
And isn't that what matters?
That's all that matters.
That's a hell of an accomplishment and something to be very proud of.
Yeah. So yeah. If they want to run with that little narrative, let them run with it.
Mr. Jimbo, whether it's been put out there or not, here's my point. She didn't have to confirm it. She went up to ask for a wrench for that. She said, for this day, I think I'll take you up for on your offer of a wrench for just today. Okay. And she said, so-and-so, she named a couple of names, and she said, they're in the chat saying something that's a low blow, that you're going too low. She said, stop that. And I don't know if she just really, truly is this stupid, or if she's playing a game. If her hatred for Nicolina and the Mean Girls have completely clouded her judgment. But at the moment that son of a bitch said to her, what does that mean? She had two options. She had the option of saying nothing, except for, please don't allow that in your chat, or opening her freaking gullet and spewing it. And that's what she chose to do. To me, that's the ultimate betrayal. The absolute ultimate betrayal. No one should ever tell your private business. I understand that this is YouTube and it's a platform, and that there's people like Easy and Connie running around on the loose, and we can't help that. But that was a judgment call that she made once again to give him something. She confirmed what was being said in the chat. She confirmed it by typing it in the back chat, which is, we know he's not going to say anything tonight about that, right? The way that he operates, it'll be a couple weeks from now when he doesn't get his way that he then starts talking about that. And I think that's wrong. I think it's trash. And I think it's important that people see exactly the way that her mind works, and the choices that she made tonight. Who did she really, truly care about? Who did she want to protect? Whose children mattered to her? Because it wasn't Jimbo's. Otherwise, she would have said, I'm not going to talk about that with you. Go talk to Jimbo about that. But she didn't do that. Trash, Connie. You're a trash bag. Thank you, Mr. Jimbo. I apologize. I hope you have a great week.
Hey, I thank you for coming up, and you can come back and chat anytime you want to.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You have a great week too. Come on back, Kemper. Kemper's intimidated by pretty ladies. That lady's picture is pretty. I don't know if that's really her, but she's a pretty lady. I'm just kidding. Kemper ain't intimidated by pretty ladies. There he is. What's up, Kemper? Is the StreamYard monster kicking your ass again tonight?
You know how them added links do, man?
Is that what it was?
Every single time, bro. Every time.
That lady's very pleasant, man. I had never talked to her. I'd heard her name before.
I've watched her a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm not very familiar, but I know who she is. And what she was talking about tonight, like the people that were doing what they were doing. They know what they were doing. She could have just said, you know what you're doing. Y'all need to stop. It's wrong. But
is that the name of her channel, Paloma Unstuck? She has a channel.
I was gonna say Erica was dropping the link.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, like it's the whole point. Like he has been doing this shit subtly, okay, trying to pretend like he's such a good guy to you, doing some pretty fucking crooked shit to people, and you've not seen it, Constance. I promise you, I have everything that he's ever said like that clipped. I've been watching because I was, like I said, I was the one. Hey guys, just let him figure it out. Let him do his thing. Like fuck him. Whatever he's gonna do, he's gonna do. We can't control it. Yeah. And yeah, I've been watching it. I've seen it. And what he's said is out of line. What he did was out of line. What you did was out of line. There's no way.
Paloma, I don't think you were being ugly. I appreciate you.
No.
I appreciate you being as respectful as you were, and you know, it was, like I said, it was pleasant. And I appreciate it. Did you get monstered again on that, Kemper?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard
it's trying to. It's just it's being stupid tonight. Like our weather has been crazy lately. Great Lakes region. That's what happens.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like they don't want to accept the fact that we were minding our business over here on our channel, and people started barking and barking. We're gonna bark back. Eventually, you're gonna get barked back. If you can't handle the bark back, don't bark. Don't sit there and try and come at people. And they come back at you. Like we were literally on our own panel, minding our own business, not posting anything personal. Both of them came over here on our panel, ran that mouth, made accusations, tried to act like they were somebody they weren't, righty? Like the shit you were trying to question Jimbo about, you were directly guilty of yourself. I watched it. It's not somebody, oh, you did this and I just believed it. No, it's ain't it. I'm not stupid. And the definitions and the examples that you were barking about were the direct same examples. But you don't want to see it. You don't want to admit it. That's your problem.
Yep.
I'm here for your sins. I'm here for mine. Answer for mine.
Easy, you're standing for nothing you told us you were when I joined your channel and I supported you. You lied to us, and that's why I left. You don't stand for anything.
Nope, he's over there soaking anything he can about every person out here. He's got his little core, okay? And I'm going to tell you, Mamita's not part of it.
Yeah. Paloma said she really crossed the line. Now the robot got you. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yep, Kemper roboting. Damn. StreamYard monster done got him again. That's right, Beth. If a friend can flip out over a down pole, then I question if they were ever a friend. Of course. I wonder what makes you robot when the third party comes up. We had one night there where it didn't do it at all.
Do what?
I said, I wonder what makes you robot when we do have a guest come up, because I remember like we had that one night where we had guests pretty much all the time. It didn't happen at all.
Yeah, but I was breaking up pretty bad, which is not roboting, but it's still screwing up.
Yeah.
Ever since I came back to the channel, man. I don't know. Just it's always.
I turned my mic down. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I came in. Okay.
I've got my
mic.
mic way over here, like here. I pick it up, bring it closer. It's like but I
Yeah.
set it way over there so it don't echo and all that stuff.
When I switched over to a MacBook, the mic that I use, the settings on it are very strange. If I'm on my MacBook, I have to have it up to 125. If I'm on someone else's panel, I have to remember to turn it down to like 50. Otherwise, it sounds like I'm yelling, but I'm not yelling. I was pretty heated because for me, personal privacy is extremely important. And when you trust somebody with parts of your life that would bring shame or embarrassment or hurt or anything like that, you're really giving something to somebody, showing them how much you trust and appreciate and respect them. And my biggest pet peeve is when someone takes that information, something about you that's extremely private and in a vulnerable situation, and exploits it or hands it off to someone else, whether they have the intention or not. There's no coming back from that. The damage is done. It's kind of like a nude photo. Like, I respect myself too much to do those kind of things. Even when I was married, I'm almost 50 years old. I've never done that, never would, because you don't have control over it once it leaves you.
Same here. I'm 50 and I ain't never had one either. And but people claim to have them of me. I'm like, I like to see that.
That's what I say.
Show me.
That's what I say. Put it out there. Make me famous, because I don't lack confidence, but I also have a lot of self-respect. I'm not. I have a son to make proud. So, but I had some text messages that Easy, that Easy's over there doing the same thing that he does. He goes immediately to someone's looks or their appearance. Easy, I think it's funny that the last time I did a live stream before my facial surgery, my face was swollen. You chose to focus on anemia and having dark circles under my eyes. First, I have to care about you in order for your opinion to matter. Your opinion of me is none of my business, so I don't go seeking it. But coming from someone who sits on a platform bragging about selling drugs, selling meth, and acting like you haven't contributed to deaths, addiction, the breaking up of families, the destruction of homes, I really, truly don't care what you think about me. You can sit over there and call me ugly, call me pathetic. You have no idea who I am in my life, in my real life, but I can tell you that I'm a pretty successful, very independent, very strong woman that's overcome things designed to destroy you. Not just the death of my son, but real life other things that have been destroyed to kill me. Connie is the person that tried very hard to manipulate me through grief to picking up and fighting a battle for her. You're weak. I'm not, because I chose to not get in the battle. Where here you sit now talking about someone who you don't like on the internet's family. You're talking about his family in order to win an internet war. And you think that I give a fuck, that you care, that because I have dark circles under my eyes, I'm supposed to feel bad about myself. You know what you won't find easy? Me bare naked, wearing thongs or next to nothing in some music video, as if that's going to give me some type of self-confidence or make me care about myself. What you won't find is a list of men that I've shown myself to in order to feel like I'm a beautiful woman who's almost 50 years old. I'm 5 foot tall. I weigh 120 pounds. I work out. I take care of myself. I eat healthy, and I'm not on this YouTube every day. You, sir, should probably log off and focus on yourself and find something passionate in the world. Find a way to contribute to something that's bigger than yourself, and that's where you'll find your self-confidence. That's where you'll find it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you right now. I mean, I don't know how old that picture is right there of you, and my wife's sitting in the next room. She's listening to it on her phone. I think you're a gorgeous lady. I don't know about the bag under your eyes or whatever, or dark circles. I don't know what's going on. What kind of picture he had of you, but I mean, everybody's had bad moments and bad pictures and things like that.
That photo is 1.5 years old. The most recent photo. I'm a railroader. I've been a freight train conductor and engineer for the
Oh, wow.
last 22, 23 years. I'm single by choice. I'm not monetized by choice. I actually give back to different communities, and I do things in my real life that are so much more important and so much bigger than this platform and internet beef. I run a statewide chapter for grieving parents. I helped create the name Veloma, which means it comes from the Sanskrit language that means against the natural order. And it's also a word nationally that was chosen to represent grieving parents or parents who have buried children. I actually accomplish things in real life. That's why this internet is not extremely important to me. I'm an author of a book. Easy. I don't care what you think. Just keep showing that you can't win an argument with intelligence. You can't sit on a panel and have a conversation. You want to go immediately to tearing apart my looks. I could shame you and say that 2 days after that live stream that you chose, I had facial surgery. I've had 2 more since then. Things haven't been great medically, but that isn't stopping me from continuing what I'm doing, moving forward in a positive direction. So sit down in your shame, take the L. Nobody cares what you think. Go back to your pathetic ass debates that you can't win. You're the one asking for Jimbo's personal information. And for the record, Mr. Jimbo, have I ever spoke to you ever?
Never.
Have you ever seen me in your chat ever?
Never.
Have we ever corresponded behind the scenes through Discord, emails, or text messages?
Never.
Did you know that I live in West Virginia, Putnam County, until this moment?
Nope.
There you go, easy. Stop saying people are conspiring. There are some people on the platform that know right from wrong, that solely focus on doing the right thing, that don't drop to that level. I have never doxed, never went real life, no matter what people have said about my son or I. Never happened. I am the person that you want to be easy. I never have stooped to that level. You do it on the daily. You did it today. So again, I don't give a fuck what you have to say about me. Go on out there in the real world, make a name for yourself and accomplish the things that you claim that you have, and then get on my level, bitch. Then get on my level. I'm not around here collecting people's tragedies and their traumas like fucking trophies to come back on the internet and put on the proverbial mantle to call myself the king or the queen of something. That's you, bitch. That's not me.
Yeah, it obviously means a lot to him to be able to call himself something on YouTube. I don't know what he calls himself, but he thinks he's some kind of authority or big boss man. But I don't know. Just in the short time I've seen you here tonight, I'm in your story, I'd never heard that before, and I'm a fan now. So
that's why I said it, because Easy's over there telling his chat that you and I know each other, that we've spoken, that we've talked. That's not true. And Connie, the next time you go running around, go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's also playing the video that Nicolina did, saying, "Go tell Nicolina to take it down." Blah blah blah. Like you have any control over Nick? There's never been anybody with Nick. Like people's got a misconception. Oh, Nicolina came to YouTube with Kemper and Jimbo and started the stand and all this. That's not true. What happened was we were trolling Ernie. I asked one of my friends, "Hey, you got any friends that want to help us troll?" Sure. So that's what happened. She showed up. She was one of them. It happened twice. That's how I got to know Nick. She came to YouTube. She branched off and did her fucking channel, doing what she does. There has been no association since. Like people have got all this twisted and built up into such a thing. Like Jimbo has no control over what Nicolina does. If he did, we wouldn't have been as far with Nick as we have. That's just not the truth of it. I'm not saying anything against you. I don't know. I'm just saying all these people in his chat with all these great ideas and illusions of what's happened, they're way off. And he's sitting over there playing the song on his panel. Oh, well, I guess it makes it okay, right, Constance? Because your boy is showing his colors. And you've really shown a lot lately. But you see what he is doing because he ain't getting away. He's pitching a fit. He's triggered.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had no business asking for the details of what was being typed in the chat. Connie could have very easily popped up and said, "I'll take you up on your offer for a wrench for tonight," and then deleted those comments. And she could have calmed the chat by saying, don't talk about that. Don't mention that. At the point that he asked her, what does that mean? She could have very easily said, that's a very private, personal thing, and I'm not going to discuss it. I trust
She
Lee
could have
Marie.
just said me a wrench and not said anything. Just started deleting shit. She could have just done that. It'd have been simple. She wouldn't have
Absolutely.
had to, I don't explain nothing, but you know, that's that reacting with emotions kind of thing.
Brandy
Let the
J,
energy-
Yeah.
thank you for being a member for 7 months. Love the Stan family. Thank you.
What's going to come next? I'm going to go ahead and preface and tell you this. What's going to come next is Connie is going to run around in all these different chats talking about that I'm somehow paying somebody or somebody is paying me. She likes to talk about my financial portfolios because she knows about an accident at work, an on-duty injury. She likes to talk about my financial portfolios. She knows nothing about them. But she likes to run around from chat to chat talking about two things: my money, which none of her business, nobody's business. I'm
Right.
successful because I'm an independent, intelligent woman who knows how to not live beyond my means and prepare for retirement. And number two, she likes to play a clip of me making a very ugly threat towards someone called Bombshell. Here's the thing. She forgets, she clips out of context. I learned this when I watched this happen over at that same channel. For 10 months, one person went to all these different communities talking about my deceased child. He was 21 years, 9 months, 29 days, a professional athlete, had an accident, didn't survive his injuries in the year 2016. Connie knows the whole story because we've talked. She knows the whole story. She would cry every time she would get on a panel with me or
I'm
hear me
sorry.
on a panel.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
I'm sorry
appreciate
about
that. So this person who I had loaned $3,200, between $3,200 and $3,400 to help her get back on her feet in a new apartment, didn't pay me back. Come to find out, there was a lot of other people that she was also borrowing money from. I was offended because those were my friends that she was asking money for. I could afford that. They weren't in the same situation that I was. And so I was pissed because it was a scam. She was scamming people. That got called out on a larger platform. Long story short, for 10 months, this person who scammed us for money, who lied, who never paid us back, so on and so forth, thought she would discredit me by going to all of these other channels and saying that I didn't raise my son, that he didn't live with me. I'm sorry, but he looks just like me. The photos are out there. I would be happy to share videos with you. He was a professional motocross, supercross racer, very proud of his accomplishments. Finally, after 10 months of hearing these negative things and having these disgusting, threatening emails and all of this stuff sent to me, of course, they go for the jugular. I was sitting on a panel with my friends, and the same person was in live time. She started trash talking, and I lost my shit. I absolutely lost my shit. Said some very ugly things, but you know what I did different? I unplugged from YouTube and I went back to grief therapy for a couple of weeks to learn how to not be triggered on the internet by people saying those things. So Connie's going to talk about money, or she's going to play that clip over and over and over, which doesn't bother me anymore. But just so people are aware of it, yes, I said it. I've never denied it. Absolutely said it. I don't regret it. I've never apologized because that woman's behaviors have never changed. She's still a scammer. She's still a liar. And she still talks about people's deceased children. So hold me accountable for that. I hold myself accountable for it, but I won't be apologizing for it. What happened tonight got me heated because people should understand other people's boundaries and respect their family dynamics and their family situations. And it's so simple that there's so many people telling Connie that she's being manipulated. There's so many people that are saying to Connie, you should stop and really take a full look. Who needs you more? Obviously, Easy needs more because he needs content, and Connie has content for days. And so it's quite easy to see. Easy doesn't want to share. Connie's been put in the position of choosing between two people that she claims to care about, but she showed today who she does not care about. You didn't put her in that position, Mr. Jimbo. That wasn't you that did that.
No.
Easy's chat's been coming at you for a long time. When I saw Connie in that chat and that clip being played, I lurk from time to time because the chat is the same as Connie's chat. They're very ugly towards people that don't like Connie. I called Connie out when she started using grief. Well, this person's child died, and I can't believe that you're not supporting her. I don't even know that person. I don't know that person. I support and hang with the people that come to my channel for reasons of talking about things that are really hard to talk about with people that have never gone through what we're going through. We do it private now because people like Easy exist on the platform. People like Purple Phoenix and Jenna, people that want to to take other people's traumas and their tragedies and exploit them or use them against them or put you in a cry closet, you know, afraid that someone's going to say something. So we do that privately now. But Connie came at me. Here's what Connie came at me sideways because an organization that I work with called Safe Haven Baby Boxes, make regular donations to that company, that organization. They're amazing. It's the boxes that are installed in fire departments. So when someone wants to surrender a newborn, rather than finding a baby in a ditch, they get put in a Safe Haven baby box and then adopted. It's an amazing organization. And Nicolina asked me in a chat for more information, and I emailed her the information. And then she came on my panel. We talked about it, and the Mean Girls donate the proceeds of their merch store to Safe Haven Baby Box organization. Connie comes in the chat while we're talking about this and starts attacking Nicolina in my chat. So I blocked her. I said, now I see the truth that everywhere Nicolina goes, even when she's not talking about Connie or internet beef, Connie comes in the chat screaming. Then Connie said, there's no place for her or the Mean Girls. There's no place. There's no place. Don't let them on your panel. Don't let them in the chat. But she does it.
Yeah, that's what confuses me. Like, you know, that's what she got mad. You know, she said, I was in Nicolina's chat that day. And I'm like, they were talking about me. They had a doll of me that I, you know, felt like it was making fun of me. So I offered to buy it just so I would have it. Nobody else would have it and make fun of me with it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she held that against me. I'm like, don't you go in her chat and argue? Don't haven't you had her on panel? And yeah, that's different. Oh, how's it different?
Exactly. It's not different. Well, I said to her, you don't get to dictate how the internet works. You don't get to dictate that there's levels of real life or not levels of real life. You don't get to dictate who. I said to her, if I can establish boundaries, if I can say to the Mean Girls and to the whole internet, I don't go real life no matter what anyone has ever said or done. I don't do it. I will not do it. I'll unplug for a few days and then come back fresh. But I will not go to that level. I will not do it. If I can tell a group of people that their interactions on YouTube or on Facebook, YouTube, and my interactions on YouTube are completely different. My communities are different. Therefore, yes, we can coexist. We can hang out in chats. We can do parodies. But please don't put me in that situation. Don't bring it to my chat. And if I'm in your chat and the shit happens, I leave. Therefore, I'm not interacting. I'm not engaging with that stuff. So I'm not responsible for other people. If I can set boundaries and those boundaries be respected, there's no reason why I can't coexist with people. There's no reason. And Connie didn't like that. Connie also didn't want to admit that she goes real life too, though.
Yeah, you know, and I see people talking in chat. You know, if you don't like for Easy, I don't go to Easy chat. I don't want to see what he says. I don't care what he says. He's gonna be a child over there. Let be a child over there. You know, it's there's ways to avoid it. You know, and she doesn't seem to avoid it. She seems to seek it out, the conflict and the fight.
Yes.
And I never really noticed it before, but I see it now, you know, more than ever.
But like I said, Mr. Jimbo, I would know nothing about you or the things that have been said about you or anything about your life if it weren't for Connie defending you whenever it wasn't necessary. Connie's, in my opinion, based on what I've seen, Connie's sole purpose in every argument that Connie gets herself into on any panel goes back to defending Jimbo when Jimbo can defend himself.
Well, I think Connie will use just about anything without discretion as long as she can hit Nicolina with it.
Yes, it's about fighting Nicolina in defense of Jimbo. And that's all I've known of her.
Well, she's never shown any boundaries. Like, this has been a common thing.
Yeah, I agree with
this
that.
Has been one of the pet peeves with her. Like, she just don't know how to let off the gas pedal.
I agree with that, Mr. Kemper, because tonight all she had to say was, that's not my business to tell. But instead, she chose to type in the back chat. And his reaction showed that, you know, she told him something. I don't want to know that something, but it didn't have to take place. And to me,
Right.
like when I say Lee Marie is one of my best friends on the platform, there's 2 people that have been with me since before I ever started a channel. We came from the same community. People have asked Lee about my book. They've asked Lee about my son. They've asked Lee about, my organizations. They've asked Lee about my businesses, and Lee doesn't tell shit. Lee is a vault. Everything Lee knows has never gone beyond Lee. For that reason, I trust her. Connie can't be that person. You want people to trust you, Connie, and believe that you have morals and integrity and that you stand on the side of goodness, but you do something as sloppy as that without realizing you're in such a heated moment, out of your emotions, unaware that that's what makes you vulnerable. And all he had to say was, "What does it mean?" And you gave it up.
Mm-hmm. Well, he considers this like a war type scenario, and anybody that's either played sports, been in any kind of competitive uh, activities, they know that the person that loses their cool or loses their mind, loses their life, their game, their starting spot, whatever, they screw up. When you're in the middle of that kind of situation, you can't just start rattling off with your emotions. You got to sort of keep them pulled back, because that can get you made, that can get you hurt, etc., etc.
That's when you get messy and you say things out of your character. I learned that
Yep.
the night that I lost my shit on a panel with 10 of my friends and said some really ugly stuff. But then I did the work. I unplugged. I went back to grief therapy, said, how do I not be triggered by people talk? Well, if I'm going to be on the platform, it's going to happen. And so I haven't made that mistake again. I won't make that mistake again. I agree with everything that you just said. She's in such a position that she put herself in that position. She put herself in that position. Like, I know that there's a lot of people that don't like the Mean Girls. I know that the Mean Girls have quite a history, but I saw the Mean Girls get on panels. Queen Bee was one of them. I can't remember what the other one was. It was so long ago, but I saw them say, we just want peace. We don't want this back and forth. We don't want a war anymore. We just want to come and have fun. And I saw Connie's reaction both times. Connie wants that truce to come with her, her approval. She wants to dictate and determine the behaviors of other people when we're all adults. Nobody's mother is here except for traders. No one's mother is here telling people what to say or what to do or how to act. And so that said a lot to me that Connie's a control freak. She clips to be right. She clips to show one side of a scenario. In my opinion, I've established boundaries with everybody, not just the Mean Girls, but with everybody. And those boundaries have never been crossed. No one has ever come into my space and done something or been allowed to do something that violates or goes against who I am or what I represent on the platform. No one does real life doxing. Nobody does that stuff. And so I see a change with the Mean Girls, which is how I'm able to have fun with them. I do parodies with them. I panel with them. But when the F shit is going to go down, I'm not there for that. And I also understand that it's both sides of the community that do, that have done this stuff. And so for me, you can't hold one person responsible when a group of people are doing it, kind of thing. And so, yeah, tonight was ugly, but tonight was probably the most telling thing as far as where Connie is at mentally and where her loyalties lay and who she's committed to, because she has a history with Jimbo. I mean, she's been all over white knighting, excuse my language, but that's what it appeared like there the last several months. And so here tonight, it's obvious that Easy has been coming at Jimbo for quite some time now. It's obvious that he has no intention of being any kind of friends or anything like that. And it took one question. One question. If someone would have asked Lee Marie, even in a heated moment, what does that mean? Lee would have said, you have to go talk to her about it. Connie didn't do that. She gave the information. And now here's somebody who's clearly an enemy, clearly is coming at you sideways, just like what happened with Anissa. When people say, no, that's not revenge porning, here's my question. What was the intention for doing that then? If it wasn't to shame her, to humiliate her, to make her feel a certain way, what was the intention behind playing that video? So now when he runs out of things to come at Jimbo for, guess what he's going to use? Something that he knows Connie has assured him of and confirmed is very private and that would hurt. And in my opinion, that makes Connie a piece of shit, an absolute piece of shit. But easy, go fuck yourself, dude. I don't really care what you have to say. When you can accomplish the things in your real life like I have in mine, then I might respect what you have to say. But until then, you're a chicken chest child with zero thoughts or opinions of your own. You sound like a broken record. I don't deal with people that have nothing more than to body shame and ugly talk people. Because when you hit that level, you've lost the argument. You have no argument. I can be ugly, but intelligent. I can be ugly, but successful. I can be ugly and independent. I can be ugly and fill in the blank. What can you do to improve yourself? Easy. Thank you, Mr. Jimbo and Mr. Kemper. Have a great night.
Hey, thank you. We appreciate everything you said. Man, she's really pleasant. I'm telling you. She talks so even keeled and
Well, that was a conversation.
Yeah.
People that intend on talking over people and screaming and hollering, well, what's the point? I mean, you can do this with anybody. Period. You just got to be. So, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, maybe she'll come back another time and like I'm gonna sub up and maybe catch her if she goes live anytime. I mean, I really am interested in her story. Like her life is just she's got tragedy and then triumph and it's a good story, man. She's a real person. Yeah. My neck's killed me. I'm hurting over here, bro. I'm gonna have to end it up. And
I figured, man. We've been going for a minute anyway. It's been almost 3 hours.
Oh, we're almost 3 hours deep. Yeah.
Yep. I was gonna say, poor Easy's gonna have an issue soon. He won't have anything to stream.
Yeah. Poor fella.
The non-cokeheads are going to sleep.
Yeah, Easy. I think you need to try to figure out something in your life to give you some satisfaction other than trying to be some kind of internet bully. It ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Nope. Not at all.
Yeah. Does anybody have her link?
Yeah, I was gonna say I seen Erica drop it a couple of times.
Oh, she did.
Yep. I was trying to find it.
Okay.
Probably drop it again.
Well, thank y'all for coming, Lee Marie. And like I said, as long as we ain't calling each other names and all that, everybody's welcome to chat here. I mean, it's the stupid fights getting ignorant.
Yeah, it is, man.
Now trolling, a little bit of trolling, making fun of people. You make fun of me. Tell my cowboy hat looks stupid.
I mean,
bald, even though I shaved my head,
well,
whatever you want to do, that's different. But you start talking about my kids and stuff, and
ain't no need in that, man. There isn't.
Mm-hmm.
And he can sit there and twist things and make things that the way they aren't, and sit there and be triggered and scream and holler, or he can dance for those old ladies over there that want to see him dance instead of scream. Choices, man. Choices. They probably throw you a few more dollars if you scream. I don't know. It'd probably be more impressive, if you were a man screaming, but you're a little boy screaming.
Yeah. Let's see. Subscribe. I'm on here.
Rip, you are 100% correct. And I was literally about to say that, and I read that. I was like, oh, shit, yep. Because we all do have a story if we just listen.
Yeah, I've met some amazing people here, man. Rip and Beth, they got amazing stories, and people have been through so much in their life, and it's a good place to come together and meet people, and it's a good place if you let it be, and it can be a vile, disgusting place, if you make it that way. Kim Louise, one of my favorite people on this earth. We love you too, Kim Louise. and like she lives around the world from us. I mean, I never would have met her if it wasn't for YouTube. So it don't have to all be bad all the time. Loma opened my eyes a little bit tonight, man. I really appreciate that. It hit home a little bit. So.
And life throws wrenches at all of us,
Yeah,
and I mean,
either.
What's a lot easier to handle if you ain't got this negative around you and this bullshit? You know what I mean? It's just like, I mean, exposing people, yeah, that needs to be done, but also keep it in its context, keep it in its truth. Don't make it something that it's not. I mean, it's very simple things. It's things we were taught in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, like all the way up. At least I was. And I feel that my childhood was pretty normal except for one occasion. So, like, dude, it's a simple concept. People just need to grasp it.
How many accounts does Dank Williams have?
Who knows, man?
He's right, though. This lady just absolutely and brilliantly deconstructed the easy lore. Good on you, ma'am. I mean, and she didn't say anything that I heard that was untrue. Like, she was just, straight to the point and very level-headed about it. It was a great guest, and I appreciate her coming up. And I appreciate y'all showing me what happened over there tonight. It opened my eyes to some even more stuff. So, it's 1,900 accounts. There you go.
I love it. That's awesome. More than me.
Oh, Lord. The internet dummy. All right. So I'm going to have to get in here and stretch out and lay my neck on a pillow, guys.
All right, brother. I get it. Like I said, it's been a little bit of a haul tonight.
Yeah.
Let's have to have lives and do a lot of stuff before we even come here in the evenings together, So we'll be tired together.
We'll be back tomorrow night, and Beth Dutton has laid down a debate challenge with Miss Allison. If you want to show up, you can keep it respectful as you want to, and you guys can have a debate, or we can just let Beth show all your drunken text messages. We'll see. But anyway, that's what we had scheduled for tonight. I'm actually glad it worked out different, and happy anniversary to the Duttons. And
yeah, hell yeah.
So until tomorrow night, I'm Jimbo.
I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Put 'em up. Put 'em up. Which one of you first? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
Anita dicking me?
What? Say what?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you
felt inside of me, blood so violently, thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.